because, Brent's over in London, so I had to work Sunday, I had to work Monday, had to work Tuesday, and Tuesday was we did extra stuff because of the Jaguars, and then Tuesday was the vote, and so we did some extra stuff there. So we get to Wednesday, and I was like, I'm going to sneak out. I went out and played a quick 9 holes of golf just because I was going to play 18, but then I had a buddy in town, and one of our friends was having a little get-together, and I wanted to go over and see him because I don't see him a lot. And so I went out and saw those guys, and then I got home in time for the game, and everything's good, and I'm nestling in here, and then it all went. It's like that, you ever, as a kid, you ever play with that balloon, and the air's getting let out. The air's getting let out of my balloon, E.
Tragic.
I need to get it back. Listen, it's all gravy, man. It's been such a great year. I have great memories. It's October 17th, and we're still playing. But doggone, man, you get here. We don't get here a lot, E, my baseball club. So it's just like one time I'd like to just kind of win the whole thing. Just one time, E. And Murph lifted my spirit yesterday. I said to him point blank, looked him dead in the eye. I said, Murph, can the Mets win this whole thing? He said yes.
Okay.
He told me yes. He didn't say they would. He said they could. Googans are pumped up, though. They're pumped up on the text line already, so we'll get going. I'll get pumped back up. I'll bring it to you. I mean, you feel the same way talking about the Jags. We're going to turn to that, too. We got to talk about that stuff. That's no fun. I'm going to do something here in the – what time is the first segment supposed to go to, E?
About 12, 15,
12
18.
or 15.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to do something right off the rip here that's going to –
Shake things up, huh?
It's going to depress us.
Uh-oh.
Even more so.
Oh.
I want you to mark this down, E. I want you to mark this down. This is official.
Mark time.
6:09 a.m., Thursday, October 17th in the year 2024 A.D. By the way, Prosser Free Radio today.
PFR.
That's okay. We probably all need a day off from each other, don't we?
Every now and then.
Probably good to have a day away. He's probably sick of me. Nobody ever gets sick of you. Everybody loves you, but
yeah, some do, some don't.
Yeah, once in a while, it's okay. It's okay to be apart.
I ain't tripping.
Like I always say to people, and some of you people have this situation, but me and Pross, we spend more time together than sometimes we do with our wives. I mean, we're here for 3 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of time together. Things get hectic.
Kinda.
Times you need a little break. So he mushed my Mets yesterday, which I knew he would do. I'm not going to be here so you can celebrate because I don't care and I'll bring you down and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But anyway, I want you to mark this down, E. It's now 6:10 in the morning.
Okay.
Thursday, October 17th, 2025. Here it is.
AD.
Yeah. Here it is, April 24th, 2025, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Draft talk! Draft talk!
Oh, dear.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Oh, man.
You're damn right.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not afraid either. That's what they deserve. That's what they've brought us. Draft talk! That's what we're getting. Right here. I'm going to tell you because there's a mock draft out on ESPN, and that's what it's become. Which I shouldn't even have to be looking at right now because we should be, yes, thank you.
Man.
April 24th. It's October 17th. Thanks a lot, Jags. Thanks a heck of a lot. The feel-good of the new stadium is gone and past. Reality's back. I was driving in this morning. I was listening to Sports Talk. We got some gambling show on the air. I don't know what it is. They were talking about the Patriots and the Jags. And the one guy was telling me to lay the 5.5 and take the Jags because the Patriots are horrible. And then the other guy was like, I never bet the Jags because I always bet them wrong. I know that story.
Mm-hmm.
I bet them wrong last week. I thought they were going to win, idiot. But I'm not mad that they cost me shekels, stacks as he likes to call it. I'm mad because I had to bring up draft talk on Thursday, October 17th, 2024, and it's disgusting. Disgusting. But I'm going to do it because it's what they deserve. It's what they've brought us. It's where we are. And we can only hope that whoever is deciding whom the Jaguars should draft may be someone different. That's all we can hope for, is that it's somebody different. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and hoping for different results.
Expecting a different outcome.
It ain't coming. It ain't coming. All right? So, with that said, with the first pick on ESPN, the Cleveland Browns have been awarded the first pick. And
the Cleveland Browns that beat us?
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
That's correct. The Cleveland Browns, a team that beat us for their one victory right here in Jacksonville, Florida. I believe that was, we like to call that the safety game. Was that the safety game, E?
No, safety game.
Is that the game where we went back to pass on the 1 yard line and knowing full well what was going to happen with a slow developing play? And
who ran all verts?
We were
4 goals.
We got tackled in the end zone for a safety. Is that what happened?
Oh, man.
Was that the Cleveland Brown game? I believe that was, if I'm not mistaken. The Cleveland Brown game, the safety game here, 2-4. Dropped us to 0-2 on the season then, which was depressing, but nowhere near where we are now. At 1-5, with the first pick, the Cleveland Browns will take Shedeur Sanders, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But I guess they're going to take their lumps with Deshaun Watson and hand him the $92 million guaranteed after the year's over. Thanks for everything, Deshaun. Here's $92 million now. Go away. Oof. Oof. What a mistake that was. Anyway, so Shedeur Sanders. Then the New England Patriots, who we play this Sunday, so they're assuming, I guess, that we'll beat them. They'll go with Travis Hunter, probably the best player in college football. I'm a little wary of Travis Hunter. That's right. You're hearing it right here for the first time. Draft talk! Thank you. Are you enjoying it? I hope you're enjoying it out there. I hope some of you right now are in your car going, are you kidding me? I can't. Draft talk! It's their fault. It's their fault. It's not E's fault. E didn't put it on the list of things to talk about today.
Nope.
It's not my fault. I didn't want to talk about it.
You did.
I'd much prefer to be breaking down the 4-2 Jacksonville Jaguars. I'd be fine bringing the 3-3 Jacksonville Jaguars. At this point in the season, it would have been fine if they were the 2-4 Jacksonville Jaguars, and I'd be talking about a London sweep. I wouldn't do draft talk. Oh, I'm sorry. Draft talk! E. Thank you. But no, alas, no, they've brought this upon themselves. And so we're not going anywhere until we hear who the Jags are taking. So Carolina's got the third pick. They're going for the butcher, Abdul Carter from Penn State. I don't know why I call him the butcher, except I think I once heard somebody known as Abdullah the Butcher. So they'll take Abdul Carter, the butcher from Penn State. Then the Raiders will jump in and trade with us. We have the fourth pick, E. The fourth pick.
Yeah.
Draft talk! We have the fourth pick in the draft, but the Raiders, they want a quarterback. So they're jumping up. They've got some stuff. They've got some collateral they can send us. So my guy says they're going to send us a second and a fifth rounder to move up 3 spots because the Raiders are no good either. They'll be at 7, but they want Cam Ward, so they're going to trade up with the Jaguars, and we're going to go back to 7, which is fine because we're adding a second rounder. And again, it's fine if we have somebody different picking it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Then come the Tennessee Titans at 5. They're going to stay right in the state, and they're going to take James Pierce Jr., the edge rusher from Tennessee. Fine and dandy. And then the LA Rams will take the best corner in the draft, Will Johnson. And there are the Jaguars. And we'll do it one more time. There we go. The top-rated offensive lineman on the board. Will Campbell, offensive tackle / guard, LSU. Campbell's a polished pass protector, physical run blocker, has played strictly left tackle during his career. 1 sack so far this year, over 256 pass blocking snaps. Many scouts are still hesitant about this OT class and aren't sure we will see one go in the top 10. Some even say Campbell might move inside to guard at the next level. But pass protection is just too hard for the Jaguars, who have allowed 17 sacks, tied for the 6th most in the league, to ignore. And our future Executive Vice President, Tony Baselli, wants to build from the inside out. Will thusly grab the best offensive lineman. He'll hand him number 71 and say, I expect big things from you.
Oh.
That's what I envision next April 24th from Green Bay. Tony Baselli, the EVP.
Handing him the 71 jersey?
Handing him the 71 jersey, saying, go get it, kid. It's a new era. We're building from the inside out. That's what he tells us every week. Got to win in the trenches. This is what we've learned from Tony. He will draft an offensive lineman. And there, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the drill, on October 17, 2024. You thought this was just going to be a simple Prosser-free radio and Hicken's going to rant and rave about the Jaguars. No, no, no. This is creative. This is new. This is happening. This is Draft Talk! More next.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Spend 2 hours talking teal every day on Jaguars Today. With Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony from the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Do the Garber wiggle, Garber wiggle, 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 Garber wiggle.
At Garber Auto Mall, we can wiggle it. Best price, we can wiggle it. Best trade value, we can wiggle it. Best payment, we can wiggle it. Ford, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. With 8 American brands, we can wiggle it. Visit us in Green Cove Springs or online at GarberAutomall.com. And remember, at Garber Auto Mall, there's always a little room for wiggle.
Do the Garber wiggle, Garber wiggle, 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 Garber wiggle.
Hey, make a crucial catch against colon cancer. Hicken here for the Borland Groover Foundation. Listen, gang, if you're 45 or older, men or lady, the ball is in the red zone to get screened. The key to surviving colon cancer, early detection and prevention. And 45 is the new 50. So if you're around that area, it's time to get checked. All right? Get screened for colon cancer now. The Borland Groover Foundation is a nonprofit organization, and it's devoted to building a healthy and equitable community that is free from colon cancer. Visit BorlandGrooverFoundation.com for more information.
Hey folks, this is Dave Benyon with my son Ammon here from Zero Res. Ammon, you've been cleaning air ducts for a while now. What are some of the reasons customers might consider getting their air ducts cleaned?
There are many reasons. Many times, people suffer needlessly from poor indoor air quality produced by the conditions in their air system. Construction dust, the presence of bacterial growth, and years' worth of buildup all come together to make your air ducts a pretty gross place. If you suffer from allergies, have recently moved, recently remodeled, or have never had your air ducts cleaned, then now is the best time to call. By calling Zero Res, you'll have the peace of mind of knowing that you called the best of the best. Our state-of-the-art truck mount system and top-of-the-line service representatives simply can't be found anywhere else. Google Zero Res and read thousands of 5-star reviews.
So what kind of deals can I expect?
Just mention that you heard us on the radio, and we'll give you $100 off your air duct cleaning.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty great deal. Remember, folks, Zero Res,
Spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
CEROREC, Zero Res.
Discover the difference that local expertise makes at First Coast Lighting and Fans. Visit their showroom at the Avenues and browse high-quality products to match your desire for elegance, quality, and uniqueness at First Coast Lighting and Fans.
Googan Nation, it's Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here to tell you this is no dream. The folks at Dreamfinders Homes right now have an unbeatable interest rate for you. You may not think you can afford a Dreamfinders home. Well, think again. Take advantage of a 2.99% year one rate. I said it, 2.99%. 15 Jacksonville communities to choose from. Find that dream house and take advantage of an unbeatable rate. Move now, literally. Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mia O'Brien.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
On Helmets and Heels, noon to 2.
I swear to you, I know her.
Then there's the 1010XL video and social media channels.
I would know her voice anywhere.
All Things Mia is driven by Arlington Toyota.
On 1010XL.
Hey,
Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
I've known Glenn Cohen for a long time as a friend and a lawyer. Persistent and fair, Glenn and his firm have represented clients from North Florida and South Georgia for over 40 years in all kinds of personal injury cases. If I had such a case, call Glenn at Barnes, Cohen, and Sullivan.
I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $40,000 a year, and right now graduate making over $90,000 a year, including benefits. There's no tuition or no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted to the program, your only cost are the books and the course fees. About $800 a year.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org, and you can apply there.
Apply by November 7th.
Poker players, brace yourselves. The World Poker Tour storms into Best Bet Jacksonville October 31st to November 19th, and the forecast calls for massive prize pools. Event 1 has a cool $200,000 guarantee. Event 6, a downpour of $300,000. And the main event, a flood of a $1 million guarantee. WPT Championship satellites are already brewing. Don't get left high and dry. Head to bestbetjax.com for details. That's bestbetjax.com.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Stevie Beatrice from Beatrice Plumbing here. A lot of plumbing companies say a lot of things. We focus on what customers say. Like who a few weeks ago, Donna, said the entire experience was the best fix-it experience she ever had. Or Chris, whose hot water went out on a Saturday and he thanked us for getting it fixed that night. Because that's the difference when you hire a real plumber. They show up to fix the problem. So next time you need a plumber, remember Beatrice Plumbing. Because real plumbers fix problems real fast.
Looking for an affordable and fast oil change? Well, Big Chief Tire has you covered. Frank Frangie here. Right now, take $10 off your next oil change at any of their 5 convenient locations. Their skilled technicians will keep your car running smoothly so you can hit the road with confidence. Whether it's routine maintenance or a more extensive service, Big Chief Tire is here to help. Visit BigChiefService.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your appointment and take advantage of this great deal. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, welcome back. Oh, yeah. Come on, E. All right, the boys on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures aren't happy. I agree it sucks. Sorry, Junie Bug, but no draft talk.
Oh, the boys
We, the
aren't
fans,
happy.
don't deserve it. At least talk about GM candidates, hashtag fire Balky. Okay. I think I did. During draft talk, I talked about a new EVP. Dan is mad he has to come in early, so he's making all of us mad with draft talk. Well, that's probably fair. Tell Dan if history proves anything, the Jags will have the first pick. Okay. All right. Great. So not only are they drafting early, they're reaching for the guy that people wonder if he should be drafted early and take him in the top 10. Sounds about right. I've seen this movie before. Yes, you have. Hicken, sometimes ESPN shilling for the WNBA is a good thing. Okay. I feel you. But we're all in pain here today. We're all in pain. And you must feel my pain. All right, I'll turn my attention to the team. And you know what I'm going to do?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to let you guys participate with our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day.
Oh.
It's not a good one. It's a negative one. And here it is. Dream Finders Homes, by the way, the official home builder of the PGA Tour, Gators and Jags. Got together with the Dream Finders folks last night on the conference call about what the poll question should be. A lot of back and forth. But in the end, this is what we came up with. Our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day. After saying he would not talk to Andre Sisco about the "we quit" comments, Coach Doug Peterson has lost the team, is officially on the hot seat, is too much of a player's coach, or will get this turned around. You have 4 choices. He has lost the team, officially on the hot seat, too much of a player's coach, or will get this turned around. Your vote, please, sir.
Oh, man, this is a tough one. And I know it's not, we'll get this turned around. So we go ahead and eliminate that.
Okay. The fans don't believe that that's going to happen, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. No. I would say officially on a hot seat. That's where I'm going to go.
Okay, that's 26.4. Has lost the team 46.2%. Too much of a player's coach 21.4%. We'll get this turned around 6%. Those are the choices. Those are the numbers. Those are the questions. You can vote at Dan Hicken. E will post as well. It's brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes. And I'm only telling you about Dream Finders Homes because I believe in them so. They're such good folks. And especially, really for everyone. They got 15 areas so in Jacksonville. They got homes of all different sizes, types for you. But if you're thinking about buying a home, and listen, we go through this with, as an older guy, we go through this with our kids, our 20-somethings. 20-somethings, you want to buy a house. Maybe you've just got married. Maybe, you're 28 years old, you're working, and you look at these houses and they're so expensive. You say, I can't afford them. Well, I would check out Dream Finders Homes because you may be surprised that you can't afford them because they're there to help you, the first-time homeowner. They offer a 2.99% year-one interest rate, which is unbelievable, right? So you'll find that dream home and take advantage of an unbeatable rate. And they want to help. They want to put you in a house. They're going to help you navigate. So just go to dreamfindershomes.com. Tell them Dream Finders Danny sent you. By the way, when I tell you that, and you say, hey, Dream Finders Danny sent me, I'm sure most of the time they go, who?
Dream Finder Danny?
Who's that? but that's what I glossed myself when it comes to Dream Finders Homes. So anyway, yeah. And you can vote. We got about 4 hours left in the poll question. So, listen, yesterday the Jags met the media, and they didn't make a big deal about that. But I thought it was curious when Doug Peterson said in the press conference, now maybe he did. Maybe he addressed the whole team. Maybe he didn't want to say. Maybe he's taking the bullet. Who knows? But I found it very interesting when Doug Peterson said, no, I haven't talked to him. When a couple days earlier he says, I'm going to have to talk to him. So that's odd, isn't it? So anyway, that's where we are. That's where we are. And it's a slippery slope, man. A slippery slope. And here are the Jags at 1-5. Nobody expected that. They're the most disappointing team in the NFL. Everybody agrees about that. How did this happen? How did we get here? There's a number of reasons. He said Monday during his Zoom, we've lost some games here, so we want to change that culture to a winning culture. That's why we coach and that's why we play. These guys bust their tails during the week. It's odd to me that they continue to harp on the fact that they practice so very well and they play poorly. Why is that? And it makes me wonder, how do you know you're practicing well? Like, they don't football practice in this day and age is like slow motion, isn't it, E?
Yes.
I mean, you've been to training camp. They very rarely, it's like the CBA only allows 12 padded practices a year, maybe.
Right.
It's some terribly low number. They don't want injuries. They want guys being healthy. I get all that. But how do you know they bust their tail? What does that mean, they bust their tails?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What does that mean?
When we're out there for training camp or whatever, it more so look like the players out there having fun, singing the songs.
Just popping along, right?
Yeah, one-handed catches here.
They're getting their work in, but that's not busting your tail.
That's like a good pace on the treadmills.
What if he did this week? Okay, he said, look, I only got 12 padded practices, but guess what? We stink. We're 1-5. So Wednesday and Thursday, we're going full pads. I'm sure you can't probably do it. There's probably in the CBA you can't do it 2 days in a row. There's probably all kinds of rules and stuff. But I mean, I don't. It's easy. It's coach speak, or it's just lip service to say, "Oh, these guys are busting their." What does that mean? Bust their tails. Do they get there? Like Like after the loss on Sunday, Josh Allen said, well, on Tuesday when we get back. Well, why are we getting back on Monday? And again, it's the NFL. I get it. I'm not stupid here, but I am a bit serious about this. Like, is anybody putting in any overtime down there to get a little bit better? You know, we drop more passes than anybody. Why do we do that? Can we solve that problem? Like, and that's since Trevor came into the league. Is it the way Trevor throws it? Is it the receivers aren't very good? Why? And if the answer is they're not very good, then maybe, hey, guys, I got a special hour set up for you on Monday where you just catch the balls. So after you come in and do your like rehab, because I get it, it's a physical game. You're beat up, you're sore. But maybe we catch balls for an hour off the jugs machine. Maybe I catch an extra 500 balls. I'm not dropping anymore. I'm not dropping anymore. When is some guy going to step up and say that? And
Gabe, didn't he? Is that what he was yelling at Trevor about?
I don't know. So, and again, I'm not really calling him out. I'm just wondering out loud. I'm wondering out loud why this football team is 1-5. And when you just say these guys bust their tails during the week, I don't want them to feel, even though we haven't won games yet, I don't want them to feel sort of mentally defeated, if that makes sense. Because that's where the slippery slope comes in. Well, of course they're mentally defeated. They're 1-5. They stink. So how do you get out of it? You work harder, right? Don't you? Or maybe I'm wrong. I feel like, this is Peterson, if you feel like you're going into a game when you don't have a chance, then you're not going to have a chance. Well, that's the truth. And if that's the feeling, then good gracious. Now they have to, Trevor Lawrence kept it real yesterday. And again, Trevor's a good dude. He's a nice guy. The one of the questions we have about Trevor is, does he have enough dog in him, right? I mean, we all say that, right? You're sitting around with the boys. Me and Ia sit there and talk. We go on our walk after the show. Yeah. We like to do that. Post-game. Break it all down. And they'll say, does he have that dog in him, though? And we've talked about this a million times. Mahomes, when Mahomes got hurt against the Jags, he happened to be mic'd up. Remember in that playoff game? And Andy Reid tried to take him out, and Mahomes was like, no way. No way.
Not happening.
I'm in. And he played on a bad wheel the whole way. I'm not saying Trevor wouldn't. He would. But he doesn't come off as having that dog in him sometimes. And we've all talked about it. So it's not like I'm breaking any news here. But so he's, in his press conference yesterday, he's like, we just, you got to turn the page. And he does. He's right. You got to turn the page. You can't wallow. You can't sit there in self-pity. You can't say the games come fast and furious, man, in the NFL. Once you get started, there's no turning back. That's why when you hit that starting line, even though it's a marathon, you can't, fall 5 miles behind in the race, which is where we are. The Kenyans are way out in front right now in the marathon. Those Kenyans are smoking. And we're sitting back here at like mile marker 2 right now going, man, my leg hurts.
I'm tired.
I'm tired already, And what's happened is maybe we didn't do enough. I don't know. Well, I do know, and you know too. We didn't do enough. The roster's not good enough. We didn't make the right moves, and here we are at 1-5. And listen, all we can do is beat the Patriots on Sunday. I don't know that they will. Do you think they'll win Sunday? I think they will, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think so, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to, if they get to 2-5, I'm not exactly celebrating because guess what happens when you come home next week?
Ooh.
Yeah. It gets real.
Yeah.
It gets real. The Green Bay Packers.
Buddy just threw 4 touchdowns.
The Philadelphia Eagles up there. The Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions up there. Have fun with that. So that's where we at. But they do play the Patriots Sunday at 9:30. Sorry, America. You're going to be subject to the Jags again on the big stage. We haven't done good on the big stage either, by the way. The 2 games we've had on the big stage, we've gotten mollywopped. But anyway, that's my thought about the Jags as we go forward. And you guys can tell me what you think. You know? Boys aren't happy. I get it. Jags going through the motions again. That's why I've been in wait-and-see mode since 99. Club Med, exactly. Correct, guys. No OT, no give a crap. Like Sam says, they need grit. Doug is not the answer to motivate this team. There is some talent. He's not a good coach. They need young and energetic, not old and stale. Gone. If you have to ask a coach lost a team, then the coach has lost the team. These are the comments.
Yeah, the boys aren't happy, man.
They're not happy. The Googans are angry, and they should be. Spoiled-ass rich kids barely have to work for their job. When you're getting paid that much to play a game, then it's a damn job. Their pay for work is so unbalanced. You want more? Oh, I can't read that. Oh, dear.
Oh.
Sorry. But he's angry. The Googans are angry. I don't blame them. We look forward to football season. They suck the life out of us so quickly. Oof. Anyway, let's do this. We'll take a break. You said, I could have done more draft talk. I could have went through the picks after the Jags. You know, we got an offensive lineman from LSU. We did that. We got things happening. So, but we'll come back. We'll keep it rolling. It's Prosper Free Radio here on a Thursday, hanging out with yours truly, Daniel P. Hicken, Esquire, adjunct professor, media mogul, the Duke of Pablo Bay, and the legendary Emmanuel Thalorand.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
This is Brent Musburger's VSIN Action Update on 1010XL. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars hosting the New England Patriots at Wembley Stadium in London on Sunday morning. The Jaguars are the 5.5-point favorite, 42.5. The total. Trevor Lawrence over-under passing prop bet 236.5 yards, 1.5 touchdown passes. That is shaded to the under, minus 145. Thursday night football today, the Saints hosting the Broncos. Broncos a 3-point road favorite. They're 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 as a road favorite. College football Friday night, Duke laying 3.5 at home at Florida State. Saturday, Florida 1-point home favorites against Kentucky. Cash back for every bet with a G-Bank signature Visa card. VSIN.com/GBank. Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
This election, if you want someone who will take care of the messes, someone who isn't afraid to get dirty and work in the trenches, someone who will pump out the problems and prevent future ones, vote for the Duck.
Need your septic tank serviced? Call Duck Duck Rooter, your 5-star Google-rated septic company. Visit duckduckrooter.com.
I approve this message.
When you're stuck, call the Duck. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
You've got so many chances to win big on Hard Rock Bet. Even a small bet can bring in that serious cash. All you need is $1 and a dream.
Unbelievable. They've hit the parlay. Let's go!
Big payouts for every kind of player.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Get up to $100 back if your first bet doesn't win. Payable and bonus bet up to $100, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Ready to sharpen your aim or find the perfect firearm? Come to St. Nicholas Guns and Range for our White Tag sales event. Up to 20% off all White Tag firearms all October. With a huge selection of guns, ammo, and gear, plus Jacksonville's best indoor range for every skill level, they've got what you need to hit your target. If you're a pro or just starting, their friendly experts will guide you at 4630 Blanding Boulevard or online at stnickguns.com. St. Nicholas Guns and Range, gear up, shoot a lot, shoot better.
Hey, Hicken here for Bow 9 Associates, where you'll find Jacksonville's most esteemed eye doctors at each of their locations. After being selected for one of the most competitive ophthalmology fellowships in the world, Dr. Frank Bowden is frequently called upon for his expert opinion. He is currently one of the few cornea and external disease specialists in the area, and he's the founder of Bowden Eye. Visit Bowden Eye Associates today and experience the difference. They're keeping the First Coast focused. That would be Bowden Eye and Associates.
Get more Garnet and Gold on the Seminole Report.
Follow the Seminole Warpath to college football glory.
Brought to you by your local Ag Pro, your home team. Stay close to the Seminoles with the Florida State Seminole Report on 1010XL.
Now that's what I call high-quality H2O.
If you want high-quality water in your home at a fair price that won't scare you to death, then talk to someone who knows water and is not a pushy salesman. Contact your local water boy, Keith. I install premium equipment and can repair or even rebuild your existing system. In a business known for aggressive sales tactics, let me show you how my approach is different. If you've got any water problems, contact the water boy at waterboyjack.com.
Get this thing unwrapped here. Duval! Praz, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval? That's right, man. I really identify with Duval. You live in St. Johns County, knucklehead. I mean the Duval sub, the Dailies Dash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, you know, like me. I'm sure there's a Dailies Dash sub that sums you up. The boss. Because, of course, oven-roasted beef, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me. That's just not true. What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it!" and said, "A boss for a boss." Well, no matter who you are, there is a Dailies Dash sandwich or sub for you. Go find yours. They may even make you a boss. I'm sure they will, because it is Dailies Dash. Where more is better. And you got that right. Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life. Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700, offices Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate. Prosser here. I've been telling you for years about Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Football season finally upon us. Imagine watching your favorite team in your new Lifetime Man Cave, family hangout, or Lifetime's version of a she shed. And now Lifetime is expanding their replacement window division. Make your home energy efficient with their Energy Star rated windows, enclosures, flooring, and windows to fit any and all budgets. Visit the showroom just off Phillips Highway. Proud partners of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let Lifetime be your home team.
Bud Light and everyone at Anheuser-Busch want to remind you to get home safely every time. People are counting on you on the road and at home. Plan ahead with safe rides and don't forget to hydrate between beers. Bud Light encourages everyone to enjoy responsibly and socialize safely. Here's Linda Beaver.
Let's start the debate. Why would someone buy a new car from you? We have an exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on every new vehicle. We offer a competitive wow price plus free oil changes. How much will someone get for their trade? We offer more than $4,000 over KBV value. Well, we never lose a trade over price. Okay, when is the best time to buy a car? Right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter which side you pick. At Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet, you get it all. Let us show you why we're the winning vote.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Jag head coach Doug Peterson was asked if he talked with safety Andre Sisco following his comments about members of the team quitting in the loss to Chicago.
I have not, and quite frankly, sometimes I don't feel like I need to in those situations. I just think the team and just give him a couple days to process.
The Jag head coach added that Sisco could benefit from the controversy, and the team will stick with him.
He obviously will learn from this, and his teammates will rally around him. They're not looking at him any different.
With the trade of Roy Robertson-Harris to Seattle, defensive tackle Mason Smith gets an opportunity.
But, it does bring me a good opportunity, just to be able to get in on some third down reps and stuff like that and put myself in a better situation. So, I'm looking forward to it.
At your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update, I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, welcome back. Me and E were solving some problems there in the break. That's what we do.
Pinky in the brain.
Yeah. I was telling the boys, you're out there making your way as a youngster. I was teaching class yesterday. You know what I taught in class yesterday?
What you teach them?
Because nobody ever teaches these kids this, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Uncle Dan, and this is Professor Dan. And yeah, I took time. I know my class is sports and communication.
Okay.
But you know what I communicated to the kids yesterday?
What that?
Compound interest.
Oh, yeah. They're not teaching these kids that.
Nobody teaches. They don't know what compound interest is. They do now. And I'm not an expert on it, but I know this.
Basics.
It works. And everybody should know about compound interest. And if you kids are going to school right now, probably early for school. Or maybe you're not. Maybe dad's driving and you're listening. You should say, Dad, what's compound interest? And let Dad tell you. Because compound interest is a beautiful thing. And everybody should learn that. And I don't know why nobody teaches it, but it needs to be taught. And I told them, I said, you guys are young enough. You're 21 years old now. And there was, we don't have money right now. You can find the money. You can find $50 a month, right? E, can you find $50 a month to put away?
Oh, definitely.
Every month. And I told them a quick story. I said, I took one student and the other student. I said, this student invested X amount of dollars per month from the age 21 till the age of 30. And then this student started investing at 30 and invested the same amount of money from 30 to 68. Who has more money?
Mm-hmm. The young
21 to 30.
Yeah.
The one who only invested for 9 years. Because your money makes money. Compound interest, gang. Take advantage of it. My boys at ITP Partners be proud of me. Shout out. Shout out. They do a great job. I love them. Shout out to you, ITP Partners. Appreciate y'all. Teaching me stuff. Compound interest, man. Learn it, live it, know it. That's what I taught in class yesterday. And so me and E were solving problems here in the break. We said these young dudes getting ready to go out in their careers, man. It's okay to find a lady friend who's doing well.
It is A-okay.
Nothing wrong with that, too.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Then you can sit there and just do sports talk like me. Because I'm married to Sugar Mama. That's not true. She works for Duval County Public Schools. But she's sugar. Sweet. All right, Gators, what are they going to do the rest of the way? Let me ask you a question. Will the Gators win another football game this year? And I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
Will the Gators win another football game this year? Now, of course they will, Dan. Will the Gators win, 4 football games this year? Will the Gators get to 6 wins this year? What will the Gators do? They're halfway through. They're 3-3. And they're about to step into a minefield, okay? And it starts with Kentucky. Whoa, it's Kentucky, Dan. Hey, this ain't your daddy's Kentucky, gang. They've beaten Florida 3 straight times. I hate Kentucky Jeff this week because it's just not. It's the world is upside down. The world is upside down when Kentucky football's beating us, but they'll come down to Gainesville and they manhandle us. Now, if we play with the same effort, the same verve, the same want to that we did against Tennessee, perhaps we can beat Kentucky. I don't know what you're getting from Kentucky. Kentucky's a weird team. Kentucky went toe-to-toe with Georgia, but then they lost to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's not bad, by the way. Kentucky got hammered by South Carolina, but Kentucky is an odd team. But the interesting thing about Kentucky is they seem to have Florida's number, which is, you got to understand, Florida beat them like 30-some years in a row.
Dang.
30. Easily. Kentucky's same record, 3-3. They lost to South Carolina at home 31-6, but they lost to Georgia by a point. They beat Ole Miss at Ole Miss, then they turned around and lost to Vanderbilt. They're a weird team. No telling what you're going to get with Kentucky. They're certainly capable, and they certainly seem to play Florida well. And I have zero faith that we're going to win that game. And if we lose that game, it's over. Because then you get a bye week, then you get the Dogs. Okay? Then you go to Texas. Georgia and Texas play each other. Then you have LSU and Ole Miss at home. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're both better than we are. And then you wrap at Florida State. Might be able to beat them. Your two best chances are Kentucky and Florida State. If you could win those two and win another, upset LSU or Ole Miss and get 6 wins. Because I just don't think you can beat Georgia or Texas. I just don't.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. But my question is, if you get to 6 wins, then what happens with the coach? Now, most of you will say, get rid of him. And I get it. I'm probably one of you at this point. 6 wins in year 3. Are you kidding me? And by the way, do you know what the schedule is next year? The same one as this year. The same exact one. That's who you're playing next year. All these teams. So, but I don't know. It's an interesting time. I personally think Florida gets to maybe one more win and they go like 4-8. That's what I think. And I tell you what, listen, Graham Mertz going down from a depth concern is very concerning because now you just have DJ Lagway, who at least has played some. But Graham Mertz is out. RJ Moten is out. Montrell is questionable. Trey Webb is questionable. Bryce Thornton is questionable. Asa Turner questionable. Austin Barber questionable. Florida has a lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries. So, I don't know. They're an interesting group. They played better. They played hard football last week, which was great. I don't see it, man. I'm not seeing it. And scared money don't make money is the worst thing to ever describe. Worst thing to ever describe a coach. Couldn't be more wrong. And I agree on the text line. UK is going to run right at them. Designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Yes, they are. They're going to manhandle Florida. They're going to manhandle Florida. I'll give Mark Stoops credit, in this respect. And I would never want Mark Stoops. But he has flipped the script on the Gators, and he's won 3 straight games against them. That one goes at 7:45 at night in the Swamp. And that's unfortunate. And I'll tell you why, I look forward to college football.
Okay.
I love college football Saturdays. Yeah. I don't like the sport anymore, is how it's run.
Right.
But there's nothing like a good Saturday and the pomp and circumstance. Okay? And so the Gators go at 7:45 at night. Well, they're the number one, even when they're bad, which they've been for a long time. It's my school. So I'm watching them no matter what. Okay? Which means at 7:45 at night, I got the Gators. Okay?
Okay.
Do you know what else I have Saturday?
What that?
I got Georgia, Texas at 7:30, man.
Ooh, yes, sir.
But I ain't watching it.
No?
No, because I'm watching the Gators.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got to support your alma mater.
I get 2 TVs, I flip, but I watch the Gators. I like to listen. I eat it. It's my, and then I get disappointed. Now, you as a fan, you would watch Georgia, Texas.
Yeah, I would watch Georgia, Texas, but I would also flip over.
Yeah.
I'd probably watch. I'd pull 2 devices out.
Yeah.
One of them on the TV is the main one, which would probably be Georgia, Texas.
Yeah.
And then on the iPad, I might have Florida.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm all Kentucky, Florida. I mean, I'm listening. I'm eating it up. I'm tweeting about the game.
Yes, you are.
And Georgia, Texas is earlier, so it's very disappointing. And by the way, Alabama, Tennessee goes at 3:30. And so at 3:30, I want to watch that game. Well, if that game goes long, I can't. I got to flip off it when the Gators start. That's how I roll. I'm sorry. There's a lot of good games going on this weekend, and I'm not. And when your team's no good and you still got to suffer with them, you got a big game at noon, high noon, Miami at Louisville.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you this right now.
I'm listening.
I believe we have the Riley report today. Is that correct?
We do.
Okay. And he's not listening. It's early. I'm going to tell you this right now. Mark my words.
Marking.
This is going to be his upset of the week. He's going to pick Louisville.
He already tried that.
Did he?
Well, he tried. Remember, he picked Cal.
Well, he damn sure he won because point spread wise.
I mean,
but I'm telling you, he's going to pick. That's going to be his upset. I guarantee you. I know Riley Skinner like the back of my hand.
Oh dear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I am telling you right now, right here, that Riley Skinner is going to pick Miami Louisville as his upset of the week. You mark it down.
All right.
I'm just telling you. All right. What else we got? We got Doc Murphy coming up.
Yep.
We got the Riley report. We got a whole lot more. So that's all coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. We got the 7 o'clock hour. It feels like the 8 o'clock hour. It's Prosser Free Radio, which means I came in a little bit early. Apparently, there is a 6 o'clock hour to this show.
Yes, there is.
And I continue to be amazed by that each and every time that I roll in here at 6 and see you here.
I'll be here.
It's fascinating. So we'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's like overtime, regardless of the score.
There's no overtime.
No overtime? No. The window world of Northeast Florida, fifth quarter.
Oh, wow.
After the game, join hacker Leon and Coach Campo. Presented by Von Bowen Law and Hurricane Grill and Wings. Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
What's happening, sports bettors? It's your boy E to the T. And our listeners been killing it in a year full of surprises. MyBookie is the one book that got your back. No fluff, no second guessing. Just straight up action. Does your other sportsbook pay out when you push on a bet? And if you're new to the game and not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Use my promo code 1010XL and that'll double your bankroll with a 100% deposit bonus right from jump. Here's a pro tip to get you rolling. The NFL teams with powerhouse offensive lines are dominating the run game this year. And betting game total unders have been printing straight cash, homie. Stat that with my bookie's risk-free Thursdays. So why wait? That's right. There's a new risk-free odds boost every Thursday. To find the bet, click the Bet Boost tab and scroll down. If it hits, you win. If it doesn't, my bookie refunds you your money. Now sign up now and get that double deposit bonus with my bookie. The best sign-up bonus for Florida bettors. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with my bookie. Come on, somebody.
Are you still asking the question, why Arlington? Lucky for you, I've got all the answers. Mia here. Arlington's lot is packed with new Toyotas in stock in one location, ready to go home with you today. 60-day exchange. That's 60 days to love your new Toyota purchase or exchange it for one that you do. Worried about financing? There's the Arlington Credit Helper. You even get a complimentary car wash with every service. So instead of asking, why Arlington, I'm going to ask, why aren't you here yet? 10939 Atlantic Boulevard or at arlingtontoyota.com.
Hey, Hicken here for Lockhart Construction. You know Lockhart Construction. I've told you about them for years now. Shane Lockhart, his dad, his guys, all from here, taking care of people who live here. People like the Hickens, who have used them time and time again. I also have some projects on the line, getting ready for Lockhart Construction to make a return appearance. They've done stuff for my son. They did the siding at his house, did a fantastic job. Best looking house on the block, in my opinion. Their family gives our family a better living experience. You unlock better living with Lockhart Construction. If you have a construction need, a remodel idea, no job too big, no job too small, give Shane Lockhart a call. He'll call you back. He's at 994-3865. Shane Lockhart and Lockhart Construction, 994-3865.
This is Chelsea with Renewal by Andersen Custom Windows and Doors. Here's what people are saying about working with us.
Installers were professional, courteous, and efficient.
Great customer service. On time, explained the process, and walked me through the installation. Amazing team.
Our experience with Renewal by Anderson was outstanding from the beginning to end.
Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit rbafla.com.
License number CGC 1527613.
Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors.
Small business, big target. DoubleCheck provides AI-powered cybersecurity solutions to small businesses so you can keep your eye on the ball. Book your free consultation this month for 10% off your first 6 months. Visit doublecheck.com today.
It's football season, and Uber Eats is dropping undefeated deals on all your game day favorites like Little Caesars. This week, buy one Ultimate Supreme and get an extra most bestest pepperoni pizza free from Little Caesars, only on Uber Eats. Craving even more? We've got you covered with game day deals on burgers, tacos, wings, and more all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms, taxes, and fees apply. See app for details.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Homeowners, listen up. The Fed is taking action, lowering rates for the first time in years, and Loan Pronto has followed suit, lowering mortgage rates big time. Prosser here. That means this is the best chance in 2 years to do a cash-out refi and unlock all that equity at an amazing rate. Loan Pronto has fixed loans under 5% APR, the lowest in 2 years. You can get a fast refi and get $50,000 to $75,000, even $100,000 in cash. Use it to pay off all your credit cards, personal loans, car loans. You'll end up with one payment each month. And for most homeowners, they save over $850 every month. If you want to keep your original mortgage intact, ask about the Loan Pronto Express Equity Line of Credit. If you act now, you can even skip your next 2 house payments. So call now. Get your rate quote in minutes with no hard credit pull and no upfront fees like those other guys. 999-1508 or loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781.
Packer here, and I can't believe it. 100 pounds gone. 6 months ago, I never would have dreamed this was possible. I'm going to say it again because it feels so good. I've dropped 100 pounds thanks to Awaken 180 weight loss. To put that in perspective, I've taken roughly 10 inches off my waist. I'm down from a XXX to an XL, and I did it all in slightly over 6 months. It's not just about the number on the scale. It's also about getting my life back, playing with my son, and being more physically active. Now, we're celebrating big time. I'm hosting an exclusive football watch party to celebrate this huge milestone, and you'll have a chance to join me. Let's watch some football, eat some great food, and if you have questions about Awaken 180, ask me. Details to come, but don't wait on that. Call Awaken 180 today and learn how fast you can reach your goals. 844-346-1800 or online, awaken180weightloss.com.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it worse. Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Baker Glass. With Florida's senior quarterback Graham Mertz being out for the season, the DJ Lagway era has begun for the Gators. Head coach Billy Napier likes the in-season experience DJ brings to the field.
And I think he'll be much more prepared, having started a game, but also having played in each game this season.
Florida football running backs Montrell Johnson Jr. and Trayon Webb have been ruled as questionable for Florida's homecoming game Saturday against Kentucky at the Swamp. Webb has missed Florida's last 2 games with a knee injury, while Johnson left the Tennessee game after twisting his knee. Despite a recent trend in college football for players to seek an extra year of eligibility through a medical redshirt, Florida Gator quarterback Graham Mertz confirmed his plans to end his college career after a season-ending injury. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently it's 7:06 and it's 51 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
The drill is far-reaching, powerful. So I've been told our guy Yoda. He's wise, you know. He's wise for a youngster.
That's a smart cat.
The all-knowing Yoda has made his way to London, England.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Yoda's cruising around and he sends back to E that his Uber driver, Harrison, is that his name, E?
Harrison.
Hello, Harrison. Is listening to the drill.
Guggen.
He's a Guggen Harrison. So shout out to Guggen Harrison over there. Appreciate you.
His exact text is, I love Dan and E.T. Come on, somebody. You know it.
Yeah. That's right.
Drill worldwide.
So shout out to Harrison and Yoda. Proud of Yoda. Made his way to London. Works hard. What about school, though, Yoda? Taking the week off. He's a good kid, man. Doing good work for whoever he's working. He takes a lot of great pictures.
Oh, he's wicked with that camera.
Yeah, he's got skills now. So proud of him, man. Proud of him. He's making his way. So keep after it, Yoda. Young Yoda, keep after it. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Harrison, listening to the show. How about that? On the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, Tennessee was supposed to run and pass all over Florida. Knoxville, too, Dan. UF back on track defensively, beat UK by 10. Gosh, I hope so. But you can see why I have no faith. I have no faith because of the coach. I have no faith. I've said all along, I've maintained I will not back down from the fact that Florida has at least middle-of-the-road SEC talent, but they have bottom-tier coaching. They just do. The one thing that Billy Napier's in year 3 has done, and he's done it for a couple games now, and we'll see if that can continue, is he's made the defense has gotten markedly better. The defense has gotten markedly better. The last 2 games against UCF, who was running the ball as good as anyone in the country, and we shut them down, and Tennessee, whose offense is high-powered, Florida has been able to do that. FSU plays Friday night. They play Duke. They've beaten Duke 22 times. They've lost to Duke never. Never. Can they beat Duke? They can. Will they? Probably not. Probably not. I'm in a bad mood today because the Mets got hammered by the Dodgers. I can't lie. It's all I've had. I appreciate the Mets so much. They've given me last week in New York with the boys, as good as it gets, hanging with Murph. Fantastic time. Great time. But now we're down, you get to the NLCS, you want to go to the World Series. You get to the World Series, you want to be world champions. Boys may be out of gas. We've gotten outplayed a lot by the Dodgers. We're not getting the timely hits. We didn't get timely hits last. We'll try again tonight. Tonight's it. We go down 3-1, we're toast. We're not winning 3 straight against the Dodgers.
When I was watching last night, Dan, I was excited. I saw the bases were loaded. Mm-hmm. I saw a full count, and I saw one of the best hitters. Lindor's one of the better hitters, right?
Oh God, he's so good.
So full count, bases loaded.
Did you see that pitch he threw him though?
Man, yes.
That was a hell of a pitch.
Oh my goodness.
That was a curve that was a strike.
Yes.
And it just broke on him, and he took a swing.
Yes.
He swung.
Good.
The guy before him didn't swing.
No, right.
He took strike 3 right down the middle.
Right down the middle. I couldn't believe it, Dan. You got to swing. Don't go down looking.
Yeah, you got to swing. Dave Roberts, the skipper of the Dodgers, and I'll give him credit. He played for the Red Sox. He had a great moment with the Red Sox when he was a player. I loved beating that team across town. I think everyone on this side of town does, too. It's great. There's really no better place. I'd rather be no place in the world than right here in New York right now. Asked about postseason baseball. There is something about postseason baseball. By the way, I saw another clip from that. Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, the FX joint?
Oh, God. I mean, it's just got the athleticism from the actors just doesn't hold. It just doesn't work. You know what happens when you have that type of athleticism? this is what the director has to do. You got to block things. We're going to have to shoot real tight.
Yeah.
Shoot real tight. And
you got to make it work.
And then even if you have to, like, speed up the video to make them seem faster, you speed up. You got to do something. You got to have options because you can't put in shots where the guy's, like, running full
Where
speed.
it's noticeably unathletic.
And he looks like me running full speed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You remember when me and Charlton K. Gainey ran the 40 out in the parking lot?
Don't remind me.
You remember who won that, by the way? But do you remember when we ran that?
Yes, I do.
And you giggled and laughed, and even back then in your athletic ability, that was, you probably could have beat us backwards, let's be honest. But that's what it looks like, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is bad. It is bad.
I will say this about it as far as, and again, I'm 61 years old now, so it's different. But I've seen the youngsters in the media run sprints and stuff where that looks bad. I at least look like I'm running. I'll say that and leave it there.
I think, it probably looks so bad because, we take in so much sports so we know what it's supposed to look like.
For sure.
But maybe for those who don't watch as much sports, who doesn't live and eat, sleep, and breathe it,
yes,
it looks like normal acting.
Yes. Oh, it does?
I mean, I don't know. That would be my guess.
You might be right. Well, the coordinators from our Jaguars are meeting with the media right now. That can't be a pretty thing, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Ooh, good gracious.
Charlton K. Gainey is trying to.
Oh, Charlton gets mad. What does he say?
On the text line.
What? Hold on. Isn't that? I beat you, you cheating B. E, you were there. Who won the race?
I was there, bro.
I mean, what cheating?
No, he did not beat you, bro.
Charlton, there was no cheating. You were in your jeans. I'll give you that.
In the jeans and his jersey.
You were in your jeans, but I won clearly. I think he's. Tom Cruise loves running in movies. Yes, he does. Tom Cruise is a great runner in movies, but he's got a little speed to him.
Yeah, he got a little bit of athleticism. Yeah. It's not that like
in The Firm, man. He ran down that street. He was hauling butt, and I guess I don't watch the Mission Impossible, so. Yes, PFR today. That is correct. It is PFR all day long. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the break. Let our guy get out there and get some much-needed rest and relaxation. He's angry these days. He doesn't like that the Mets vanquished the Braves. He doesn't like that at all. So, as some of you Braves fans don't, but that's okay. But yeah, so great news, E. Also, one more on the text line, and I'll move on. But, Dan, I appreciate you reaching the kids' compound interest.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. As long as it's not politics. Nope, it'd never be politics. No. We've all learned that, haven't we? We all keep those to ourselves.
Or do we?
Well, most of us do. So, anyway. But yeah, so the coordinators are meeting right now with the media, so we'll have some of those comments. We'll hear what those guys have to say. I've got some statistics coming up in the Duval Minute brought to you by Lift Power that are going to make your skin crawl, but they should, and they do, and they will. And when I present them, you'll be keeping in mind that the Jaguars made a change on the defensive side of the ball. And remember when those defensive coaches went out last year? And they went out screaming and yelling that you didn't fix the problem. Well, maybe they were right. You know? I mean, has the offense been good this year for the Jags? I would say no. Not with all the firepower that we supposedly have, right? With the firepower that we have, has the offense been good enough? An offense that, well, let's think about it for just a second. We got an offense that scored 17 at Miami, that scored 13 in the safety game, that scored 10 in the Buffalo game, that scored 20 in the Houston game, that scored 37 against Indy and 16 again against Chicago.
We're averaging like 18 a game, a little over 18.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, So I'm just going to use the initials. Kids go to school. PP. That's PP, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is 100% PP. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Rhymes with kiss poor.
Yeah, poor.
That's kiss poor, man. Kiss poor. 16 points. 20, 10, 13, 17. So, yeah, the defense has been and the defense is worse. 35, 34, 24, 47, 18 and 20. The first two games were the best two. I guess they've all figured out our scheme. Maybe we should change it. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
You could win a weekly tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher. Wow. Valued at $100. And monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and collectible football. It's the ultimate tailgate. Enter at 1010XL.com. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
Yeah, the boys should have lots of questions for the defensive coordinator of the Jaguars today, Ryan Nielsen. Like, why are we 31st in points per game? Why are we 31st in yards per game? Why are we 30th in points per play? Why are we 30th in yards per play? We're giving up 6 yards a play, okay? Why are we 25th in third down conversions? Why are we 30th in fourth down conversions? Why are we dead last in red zone scoring? Why are we 31st in touchdowns per game? Why? Those are the questions. So when he answers the first one, why are we 31st in points per game? Hit him back with, well, why are we 31st in yards per game? Well, why are we 32nd in red zone scoring defense? Hit him with those. Hit him with them hard. And that's your Duval Minute. It's brought to you by our friends at Lift Power, man. Lift Power wants to help you guys. They want to make you winners. They're always on the lookout for experienced lift, truck, and dock and door technicians in the Jacksonville area. Man, the benefits are unbelievable. 401k, here you go. Company vehicle, I'm in. Paid training, great. Sign-on bonus, woo! That offer is too good to pass up. You got to go see why Lift Power is also one of the best places to work in Jacksonville. It's a rapidly growing business. It's served the area for more than 50 years. It screams stability. It's family-owned and operated. The folks there are so terrific. We want you to be part of the family. Here's all you got to do. Go to liftpower.com. Find out if there's something there for you. That's liftpower.com.
Looking for a new vehicle? Take a look at Jenkins Hyundai of Jacksonville. Now's the time to save big. Choose from more than 250 new and over 1,000 used and certified pre-owned vehicles on the lot, or shop anytime at JenkinsHyundaiofJacksonville.com. Hyundai has one of the top warranties in the business. Lifetime, powertrain, and 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus 3 years free maintenance on a new vehicle. Give them the chance to earn your business today on Atlantic Boulevard or at JenkinsHyundaiofJacksonville.com.
When it comes to towing products, your safety on the road is the priority at Cannons of Jacksonville. Whether it's a heavy-duty tow hitch, trailer frame, wiring, gooseneck, tow bar, or any other towing accessory, Cannons has decades of experience to ensure your towing setup is installed with precision and reliability. Visit cannonsofjacks.com to explore a range of products and schedule your installation. Cannons of Jacksonville, your trusted partner for a smoother tow.
Hey, imagine having a doctor available to you any day, anytime. That's my friend, Dr. Rick Townsend. I've been going to Doc T for 2 decades. He's decided to take a leap into a new and exciting, more personal world of concierge medicine. And you better believe that I'm going with him, because I trust that guy, man. He's the best. You need an appointment. You know, sometimes you need an appointment with a doctor and you can't get one for like a couple weeks and you're sick and you want it. Well, not with Doc T. He'll get you in right away, right? That's the beauty of concierge medicine. Medical emergency, here's his personal phone number. By the way, he'll get right back to you 7 days a week. I needed a prescription filled. I called the office yesterday. Sweet Michelle took care of it immediately. Boom, I got it today. That's how it works. It's like being a member of an exclusive golf club. Rick Townsend is one of the best doctors I know. Navy trained, Wake Forest. So you name it, Doc T has you covered. Find out, get all the answers. MyPVConcierge.com. That's MyPVConcierge.com.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyoublow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
All right, gang, when it comes time to protecting your values, it's so important, your valuables, I should say. And we got a new development out there in Atlantic Beach. It's called The Shed Jackson. It's got you covered when it comes to getting your stuff covered. Here's what I mean. Spots are going fast at The Shed in AB. It's luxury storage, the most premium warehouse space in AB. Minutes from the beaches and boating. You got to see it and act fast because spots are going fast. Perfect for whatever you want or need it to be. Boat, RV, or car collection. You can work on it there. These shelves make it a open design for you for whatever you need the shed to be. Storing it, work in it, play in it. Build a man cave. Put in a golf simulator. Feels more like an investment than a purchase in booming Atlantic Beach. Visit theshedjacks.com. Take a tour on IG or call 555-3195. That's theshedjacks.com.
Are you embarrassed by your ugly, cracked concrete driveway? Need to enhance your home's curb appeal? Stonecore on Phillips Highway is your one-stop shop for all your outdoor needs. Replacing with new stone pavers will transform your driveway into a stunning work of art. Say goodbye to unsightly concrete and hello to beautiful, durable pavers that last for years. Visit Stonecore today and let's beautify your home together. Stonecore.co. We do outdoors better.
Make a crucial catch against colon cancer. Hicken here for the Borland Groover Foundation. If you're 45 or older, the ball is in the red zone to get screened. The key to surviving colon cancer, early detection and prevention. 45 is the new 50. Get screened for colon cancer now. The Borland Groover Foundation is a nonprofit organization devoted to building a healthy and equitable community that is free from colon cancer. Visit BorlandGrooverFoundation.com for more.
When sports gets messy, we call on Hayes Carline to clean it up.
You are a living legend and a hero in the true sense of the word.
Cleaning Up with Hayes is brought to you by Molly Maid.
He's as good as they say.
Afternoons on The Frangie Show on 1010XL.
Bueller Air and Plumbing presents Are You Cool?
Today's contestant, a gravy taster from Jacksonville, Florida, me, Dennis Mosley. Hi, Ken. Okay, Dennis. 100 plumbers surveyed, top answer on the board. What does it mean if someone says your home has hard water? It's made of ice? Let's see, hard water. Oh, is it club soda mixed 4-to-1 with vodka? Last chance, Dennis. What is hard water? Oh, is it that lime scale stuff that makes my taps all crusty?
That's right, Dennis. And a water treatment system from Bueller Air and Plumbing will eliminate troublesome lime scale deposits that can ruin your expensive appliances and let your neighbors know for sure that you are cool.
I wonder if I can get me a gin and tonic faucet.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Make your dream of living in luxury a reality in Lennar's newest 55 and up active adult community, Edenbrook at Highland Trail. Located in the heart of Green Cove Springs, Edenbrook offers world-class amenities with a dedicated activities director and homes starting in the high 300s. With rates as low as 3.99% and up to $50,000 in flex cash on our new Edenbrook homes, the time to buy is now. Call 904-643-3750 to find out more. Your life of luxury awaits in Edenbrook at Highland Trail by Lennar.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Brought to you by
Advanced Business Solutions.
your local authorized Xerox dealer on 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, we got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call that the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we will hand out some prize packs that our man E calls Razzle Dazzle. E, what are you referring to, sir?
Today I'm referring to a floral arrangement delivery from Kuhn Flowers. That's what I got for the people.
I like that. You should like that as well. Those are pop that off. Those are nice. Those are nice to send to your lady friends, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I was rolling with that in the Duval Minute, brought to you by Live Power. I was telling you, man, the stats are horrible. Like, what is going on? Like, getting Tyson Campbell back ain't going to make all the difference in the world. But they need him. They need everybody. Getting Foye back whenever he gets back will be important as well. So, but they are terrible on the defensive side of the ball. Terrible. And they've got to figure it out. They've got to figure it out, or it's just not going to end well. I mean, this defense is awful. And there's a lot of reasons why. And, it's interesting. Like Doug Peterson said, well, they traded Roy Robertson Harris because they have depth there. That doesn't mean it's good depth, right? I mean, it doesn't mean they got good players there. They clearly don't. If they did, they'd be better at it. They'd be sacking the quarterback, which they don't do. We have two guys who can get to the quarterback. We got Trayvon Walker. We got Josh Hines-Allen. That's basically it. We don't have what we need. So, yeah, we'll see. Yankees get back started in Cleveland. They are up 2-0. Season on the line for Cleveland. Season on the line for the Mets tonight as well when they take on the Dodgers. They're down 2-1 in that series. So that's your LCS and ALCS, or both LCSs going up. I'll ask Doc Murphy when he comes in here momentarily, but Graham Mertz tore his ACL. A lot of people thought he tore his ACL as he threw the touchdown pass. He kind of flipped back, but he didn't. He actually says he tore it on this particular play. And so we'll have Doc Murphy take a look at it in the break and see if this is where Graham Mertz said he tore his ACL on that play. So anyway, and he got up there, and it's hard to see, but that's where he says he did it. So we'll see what the doctor thinks when we return. So we have that for you as well. And we'll get the injury report. ETN is practicing week to week. I can't imagine. He did a hamstring. Obviously, it's not a severe one like Tyson Campbell, but I would be surprised if he's up for Sunday's game against New England. So we'll go over some of the injuries. That's coming up momentarily as well. So anyway, we've talked a lot about the Jags, and listen, all we can do is play the games that we got now. And so we got New England, and they've got to find a way to win that game. But Drake May had a pretty good game in his first game, and he got his feet wet. So, and the Jags' pass defense stinks. They could certainly use Tyson Campbell if he does come back. The New England Patriots are not a good football team, but you know what? Neither are we. And they proved that to me. They lost me with the Chicago game. I was willing to dismiss the 0-4 start. You got the win against the Colts. But now I look at that win against the Colts as like a barely getting a win against a team that, didn't have their starting quarterback and was beat up and didn't have Jonathan Taylor and things like that. So they lost me. Will they get me back if they beat New England? No. You go, if the Jags, I'll say this. After 11 games, and what are we right now, E? We're 1-5.
Yep.
We're 6 games in. We have 5 more coming up, okay? If I will tell you right now, I expect the Jags to be 3-8 at best. Okay? 3-8 at best. And that would be a 2-3 mark in the next 5. And that would include a victory over New England. And then I expect them to win one of those 4 games against Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit, and Philly. Going to Philly, going to Detroit, tough. Green Bay at home, tough. Minnesota at home, maybe. I don't know. But that's where I expect. So after 11 games, they're 3-8. Then they would have to win their last 6. I'm not going to say, well, they've done it before. Yeah, I know they have. Do I expect them to do it? No, I don't. No, I don't. So that's where I am with the Jaguars. So let's do this. Let's grab a quick break. We'll get Doc Murphy on board here. We'll talk to him about a bunch of stuff, and we'll go from there. And right now, come kind, come courteous, come correct. We're in the mood to give. We want to give. So we're giving flowers. Is that what we're giving, E?
We're giving flowers, man.
What's the number to call?
641-1010 to get you that floral arrangement delivery from Kuhn Flowers.
I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. When he answers the phone, say, good morning, E. How are you?
That's it.
Don't say, am I a winner?
That's it.
Just be kind, courteous, and correct.
It's simple.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Googan Nation, it's Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here to tell you this is no dream. The folks at Dreamfinders Homes right now have an unbeatable interest rate for you. You may not think you can afford a Dreamfinders home. Well, think again. Take advantage of a 2.99% year one rate. I said it, 2.99%. 15 Jacksonville communities to choose from. Find that dream house and take advantage of an unbeatable rate. Move now, literally. Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Want to be up close and personal with the Jaguars as they take the field? Here's your chance to be in the shadows, outside the Jaguars locker room, now called The Vault. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows. One winner and a guest for every home game at Everbank Stadium. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents in 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry periods for the Shadow Sweepstakes promotion from 8/19/24 to 12/15/24. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsored Administrator, Everbank N.A. member FDIC.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
It's your boy E to the T, and our listeners been killing it in a year full of surprises. MyBookie is the one book that got your back. No fluff, no second guessing. Just straight up action, my boy. Does your other sports books pay out when you push on a bet? MyBookie pays you back. And if you're new to the game and you're not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Start up using my promo code 1010XL, and that'll double your bankroll with a 100% deposit bonus right from jump. Here's a pro tip to get you started. The NFL teams with powerhouse offensive lines are dominating the run game this year. And betting game total unders has been printing money straight like that. Stack that with MyBookie's Risk-Free Thursday. So why wait? There's a new risk-free odds boost every Thursday. To find the bet, click the Bet Boost tab and scroll down. If it hits, you win. If it doesn't, MyBookie refunds you your money. Sign up using my promo code 1010XL to double your deposit bonus with MyBookie. The best sign-up bonus for Florida bettors. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
David Garrard could really spin it on the field.
Garrard fires.
Now he's spinning stories on Jaguars Today.
Okay, yeah.
Brought to you by WaterboyJacks.com. Mondays, 10 to noon on 1010XL.
Get off the ladder and put on the helmet with Gutter Helmet of North Florida. We are family owned and manufactured locally. Cleaning your gutters is a dangerous and dirty job. That's why with Gutter Helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. Water goes in your gutters while trash and debris go on the ground. It won't collect like filters do. Gutter Helmet protects. Call now for 10% off and a free gutter cleaning and tune-up with your purchase of Gutter Helmet. Call 904-762-7779.
If you're looking for the best in indoor air quality, I've got the experts to call. Florida Home AC, the official AC provider of the Jaguars, specializing in the best air quality for your home or work with the Remy Halo. Instead of waiting for pollutants to travel through the ductwork to be neutralized, the Halo cell releases friendly oxidizers every time your fan blows air, helping those in your home that suffer from allergies and other respiratory issues. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC and start enjoying cool comfort and clean air.
Hey, I'm so happy to be part of the George Moore Chevrolet family. And by the way, shout out to Justin Moore and his Edmonton Oilers. They finally got a win. When I say family, that's how they'll treat you when you visit the beautiful showroom off Atlantic Boulevard. They're really wonderful people. They're great. There's no pressure, just friendly help. I got my boy Blue. I love my truck. But if you want a car, if you want a truck like me, if you want an SUV, electric, pre-owned, George Moore Chevrolet's got it. If you can't make it over to Atlantic, don't worry about it. Go to morechevy.com. That's more with an E. Easy to navigate. All the vehicles, sales, service, parts. Never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet, gang. Check them out together. Let's drive.
The Jaguars are back at Everbank Stadium to go head-to-head with the Green Bay Packers for our crucial catch game. Join us October 27th as we fight cancer through early detection, risk reduction, and awareness all game long. Lock in your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you there.
Jacksonville Cougars. It's me, Soccer Sam from Salvatore's Pizza. Rochester, New York's favorite pizzeria is now open in Jacksonville, Florida. Tapestry Park at the Loft Hotel Plaza. $10 daily deals, dine-in beer and wine, and delivery. Salvatores.com.
Hacker here, and I can't believe it. 100 pounds gone. 6 months ago, I never would have dreamed this was possible. I'm going to say it again because it feels so good. I've dropped 100 pounds thanks to Awaken 180 weight loss. To put that in perspective, I've taken roughly 10 inches off my waist. I'm down from a XXX to an XL, and I did it all in slightly over 6 months. It's not just about the number on the scale. It's also about getting my life back, playing with my son, and being more physically active. Now, we're celebrating big time. I'm hosting an exclusive football watch party to celebrate this huge milestone, and you'll have a chance to join me. Let's watch some football, eat some great food, and if you have questions about Awaken 180, ask me. Details to come, but don't wait on that. Call Awaken 180 today and learn how fast you can reach your goals. 844-346-1800 or online, awaken180weightloss.com.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is not affiliated with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Discussion regarding injuries is solely based on opinion. Coming up, the weekly Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Medical Report featuring Dr. Kevin Murphy, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, upper extremities, and arthroscopy of the shoulders and knees. Dr. Murphy is a nationally and internationally recognized orthopedic expert. He's a former orthopedic consultant to the White House and the Pentagon, and currently serves as head team physician for UNF, the Jacksonville Icemen, and Northeast Florida area high schools.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's one of my favorite times of the week when I just like your smartness to rub off on me. It doesn't necessarily work, but I like to try. Dr. Kevin Murphy, Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, se-ortho.com for all your orthopedic needs. Always taking care of friends and family for me, and appreciate you, Doc. How are you, my friend? Mike over here. He's next to me. Try that one again. We there, Doc?
Hello, hello.
There he is. Listen, first things first, man. I'm not burying the lead here, man. I am pumped about Army-Navy.
Yeah.
I mean, we got two really good teams that are just whipping some A.
They're fun to watch now.
They are. And they got a little mixing, a little throwing. And, yeah. I mean, they're beating the heck out of teams. And I was all pumped up about the Navy quarterback. Apparently, the Army quarterback's just as good or not better.
Yeah, if you watch him, he's very athletic, runs well. He actually throws pretty well. He's a stud.
Yeah, I mean, congrats. I mean, enjoy the ride, man. Charlotte this week, that's a win. And we got the big Notre Dame game. That'll be fun. Listen, they can beat Notre Dame. And if they do, then they have Rice, South Florida. And, again, that type of offense gives teams fits they can't prepare. And so when you get guys who are really good at executing it, and you just beat the heck out of Air Force, which I'm sure you enjoyed. Let me see who we got here. They have beaten Bucknell, Temple, Memphis, UAB, and they're scoring 34, 41, 56, 38, 49. 5-0 for the Middies. 6-0. Oh, yeah.
For Army. Yeah. Yeah, same. Yeah, Navy's winning too.
Yeah, Navy's winning too.
Yep.
Let's look. Yeah, Army's 6-0.
Yeah.
Even better. And I guess what I understand is, from the way I've read it, you guys could play each other before the Army-Navy game in the conference championship because you're in a conference now. How would that feel to you? Weird.
Yeah, I
don't want to play them twice, right?
No, not necessarily. And people have asked me, what would you prefer to win that, be the conference champ, and go into the playoff, or beat Navy in the Army-Navy game?
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
Army-Navy game.
Oh, so you guys are playing Notre Dame at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a good trip. You ought to go to that one.
Yeah.
You got East Carolina this week. Then you got Air Force, North Texas, Mean Green, Notre Dame. So Notre Dame plays Army and Navy.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of would rather play them first, though. You play them. I think they play them earlier than you. UTSA Road. Oh, you got a tough schedule. Okay, let me see.
It's not a cakewalk coming in.
The Army-Navy. So here it is. This is what's interesting. The Army-Navy game is always the week after all the conference championships games. And this year, again, in Landover, Maryland, at FedEx Field, it's Saturday, December 14th. Friday, December 6th is the American Championship game. That could be Army-Navy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
You could have to play them on a Friday and then play them the following Saturday. Yeah. Wow. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. That'll be interesting, but I'm brave old Army team. Let's go. All right, so let's talk about some injuries. Let's start with Graham Mertz. I showed you the play. Did it look like it's hard to tell if he did his ACL on the play that he said, which was a scramble a couple plays before.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much.
Yeah.
You know, a contact injury ACL is usually a clip or a hyperextension injury. I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when you're running, you plant and you see the knee buckle.
Right.
Maybe. But certainly when you tear your ACL, usually it hurts. It swells. You know it right away. You're not just casually saying first down and walking back and playing another two plays. So hard to know. And maybe he had a partial tear, from years back or whatever. But he certainly had an episode where he had a weird landing, was the final blow to it that maybe he finally did it. But hard to know. But either way, his ACL's torn.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. I mean, and so what? A kid wants. Okay, could he be? Let's say he's done his ACL, so it's October. He's going to get surgery. Could he? He probably has an outside shot of hanging on with an NFL team, but how long is he? 9 months?
Yeah, 9 months is kind of a good number.
November, December, January, February, March, April, May.
And a quarterback,
June,
he could be
July.
he could be out there kind of dropping back and throwing, probably at 6 even.
So he could make it to a training camp, but he's not going to be able to participate in combine and things of that ilk. He won't be ready for that.
He won't be sprinting and cutting, but do they need that for him? He's got enough tape that he may not need to do that. So I just don't know if his NFL stock, but from an ACL perspective, from the doctor end, he'd be ready to go for throwing for somebody watching him at 6 months and actually playing probably at 9.
All right. Let's turn our attention to Aiden Hutchinson. You saw that one. It was gruesome. Did I read correctly? Tibia and fibula? Fibula?
Yeah. Undoubtedly, if you saw it, it snapped his
I didn't want to
lower
see it.
leg.
You like it.
I refrained.
I don't want to know.
I now refrain from sending those to you and Jeff because I know you don't like it.
I get the heebie-jeebies.
I used to enjoy your guys' reaction to it, but now I feel bad for you, so I don't send them. But that clearly snapped his tibia in half. And usually when that happens, the fibula snaps too. But that's less of an issue than
well, he had surgery right away. So is that something is there any kind of, and again, I don't know, bone didn't pop through or anything, did it?
Don't know. I didn't hear that that would be an open fracture. That puts you at risk for an infection. That's where you get into trouble.
Okay.
So I didn't hear that was the case, but short of that, this predictable healing, the bone heals very well.
Okay.
They put a metal rod down the middle of the bone.
But why would they do the surgery like Sunday night? Like, why would they do it right away versus like, hey, let's get back to Detroit, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, the risk of having him sit with that swelling, taking a plane ride back, risk of clots and problems. So it's better to get that stabilized right away.
Mm-hmm. So.
But it's done through small little incisions, no big open cuts, and the rod, which is a metal rod, goes down the middle of the bone, and then a couple screws on either end to hold it in place. Works very well.
He went to Baylor White Medical Center in Irving, Texas for immediate surgery. any chance if the Lions made the Super Bowl in February, November, December, January, 4 months? You tell me 6 months for a bone to heal.
That would really be a push. 3 months, really 6 weeks.
Yeah,
long bone seal.
6 weeks. That's
6 weeks long bone seal on a tibia fracture and a big guy like that. That'd be a push. Could it be done? It could be done. Could be done. I would not expect that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put betting. The money on that.
Yeah. Is that a complicated surgery?
No. Very simple surgery.
Simple surgery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get an X-ray machine and you line it up and big hammer and slam the metal rod down the middle.
And what do we do? Like, is he up moving yet or no? Like,
yeah, he's up moving on crutches.
Yeah.
He'll touch weight bearing, we call it. So he's putting his foot down just for balance, but not putting all his weight on it yet. But when he's comfortable in 3-4 days, you can put your weight on those because the compression of the bone helps it heal. So actually putting weight on it is a helpful thing.
Is that has medicine changed in the respect that we want people up and moving quickly after surgery? Did we used to not do that, or am I wrong on that? I don't know. I'm just curious.
You're right, actually.
Yeah.
Like an ACL, for example.
Yeah.
We used to keep them in the hospital till they got 90 degrees of bend.
Okay.
So you'd have a machine that would bend their leg. They'd sit in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
now
it's
outpatient. Get
out of
going.
here.
Yeah,
get moving.
Same with these. It minimizes the complication rates for blood clots and stiffness and all those things if you get up and moving.
Well, I bring this up because, and I've noticed this, on a personal note, Southeast Orthopedics did a great job on my mother-in-law got her knee replaced. Older lady, beautiful, wonderful lady, but she's in her 80s. And man, she had that surgery, spent the night, got her home. She's walking the next day.
Hey, you walk the same day.
And they had her walking in the hospital.
A lot of those outpatient, you're up and moving.
Yeah.
Before you have to walk before you leave the facility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
way different than it used to be.
Yeah. All right. Tyson Campbell. It's been a while. He may come back this week. Their hope is that he can play, but ETN goes out with a hammy. I would say that this is a different grade sprain than Tyson Campbell, just because he's been at practice. So I would think that maybe I don't think he'll play this week, but maybe he'll be able to go fairly quickly. Maybe it won't be as long, although you do run that risk, as we know, as you've taught us.
True, but great point. If he's out practicing, it's not going to be a complete tear that would put him on, the IR.
Yeah. And so Campbell been working his way back. What else do we have here? Eric Armstead's shoulder. Now, why would Evan Ingram, who was out with a hamstring, okay, and I'm going to guess this is precautionary, went through a limited practice yesterday, but he played the whole game Sunday, 10 catches, why would he be limited? Did he feel something, or is it just this is how we're going to handle it going forward?
No, it's probably a little sore.
Okay.
From running.
It would be a little sore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's somewhat precautionary, but he's probably a little uncomfortable with it again.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Other than that, Gabe Davis he's had a knee all year. Anton Harrison knee, but so just guys going through limited practices. Most of these guys should be able to go. We talked about Hutchinson. Oh, there was I'll tell you another interesting one. I don't know if you saw it in the Gator game. Their starting running back it was one of those hip tackles that the NFL has outlawed, but in the college game. Anyway, he went out, and it did not look good. And they got that guy is questionable for this weekend against Kentucky, which surprised me. I don't. If you didn't see it, it'd be hard for you to report. But
yeah, I did see it.
You did?
Yeah.
The way he limped off, didn't it look like it was bad?
Yeah, it did. And I couldn't tell if it was ankle or knee, but I thought more ankle at the time when I saw it. But yeah, when you get rolled up on like that, it's bad. You can rip ligaments. It's really a lot of stress going in different directions. Mm-hmm. That's why they outlaw that. But it wasn't exactly a horse collar, but a very similar type mechanism.
Yeah. So in a rehab process like that, what would it be like? What would they be doing to get him ready if he's able to play? Which I don't know if he will or not.
Yeah, it depends on what it is, obviously. But if he has ligament tears, then he's not going to play.
Oh, I got one. I'm sorry to jump in, Doc, but I remember what What do we need to ask Doc about?
Man, I don't remember. I didn't write it down, but it was something though.
Yeah, I got it.
What was it?
I got it. All right, Doc.
The foot? Somebody's foot?
Concussion.
Okay.
I got a concussion. I can't I can't play Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Neighbors. Malik.
I can't play Sunday. I've missed the previous Sunday. I can't play this Sunday.
Should you be at a rock concert?
Should you be at a concert?
No.
No,
you're trying to minimize external stimulus to your brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the protocol.
Noise, lights.
Yeah, exactly those things.
Yeah.
So if those things don't bother you, then you passed.
You can play.
You passed. You move on. So, yeah, that's a bad look. That's an early one. So those minimizing stimulus like that, the noise and the lights is usually an early stage, and then you move on to actually exercise and competing. So to support him a little bit, it's not like he was out running and getting hit.
Right.
That's more the stages where you're ready to play.
Okay.
So he probably already passed the I'm okay with light and noise phase, but it's still a bad look.
Okay, that's probably not a good idea.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get spotted if you're going there. For goodness sakes, stay. All right, my man. Anything else?
That's a lot.
It's our friend. He's Dr. Kevin Murphy, Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. He comes by each and every Thursday. We appreciate his time. And by the way, if you have any orthopedic needs in the Jacksonville area, it's se-ortho.com. That's se-ortho.com. Doc, we'll see you next week.
Thank you, boys.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. One of the keys to victories is to know your opponent well.
Best thing I can do is point you in the direction of his competition.
Get insights and interviews from Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline when he takes you behind enemy lines. Brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors on 1010XL. Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Imagine waking up this time next week and being 100% debt-free. No credit cards, no car loan, no personal loan. Hey, Prosser here. Loan Pronto's Equity Express line of credit can make it happen. Homeowners are turning their home equity into cash almost instantly. With Loan Pronto's AI-based system, you can get approval in about 10 minutes with almost no documentation, no appraisal, and no hassle. You can get hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your home. Use that money to pay off all your other loans. The average homeowner saves over $850 a month doing this. Listen, your home value is way up. You can use that to wipe out all those credit cards and more. Get some money for home improvement. Literally hundreds of thousands are at your fingertips. And approval is just minutes away. So call now, 904-999-1508. 904-999-1508. That's loanpronto.com. Take that cash that you're living in and put it to use. NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Bolt City AC, heating that rules.
Is your AC ready for the holidays? Bolt City Heating and Air ensures your AC stays in tip-top shape. We know that a clean AC is a healthy AC. Upgrade yours for just $96 a month and enjoy free duct cleanings with your new system. Plus, ask about our 0% financing options.
Bolt City AC, we got the crew. Bolt City AC.
Visit BoldCityAC.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
If you're looking for custom metalwork, look no further than Superior Fence and Rail. Whether it's custom railing, shade structures, or custom entry gates, their expert team controls the turnkey process. From CAD design and raw metal to powder-coated finish and expert installation. When you choose Superior Fence and Rail for your custom metal project, you get a project that's, well, superior. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail today.
Sweet chocolate reward. Sweet chocolate reward.
This is not just the sound of someone picking up a sweet treat at Walgreens. This is the sound of someone picking up a sweet treat right after receiving all their vaccines in one trip. This is the sound of treating yourself, because you protected yourself.
Stop by or schedule both your flu and COVID-19 vaccines today and grab yourself a sweet treat while you're at it. Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, you just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Maddie's the attorney, I'm not. But we want to ask you, have you done your last will? Oh, man, I don't think. Well, you need to. Why? Because you get to decide. You work hard, man. And you get to decide where your money goes if something should happen to you. It also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. And Matt Hinson's your guy. He's going to listen. He's going to help you with some tough decisions. He's going to provide you information that you need so you're at ease with your choice. It's a Hinson Law Firm. You got questions, reach out to Matt. He's got the answers. He's there for you. 527-1700, 904-527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
Brackish Vodka, the official vodka of UNF Athletics, 100% made in Jacksonville, is available at all local liquor stores. Visit Browdy's, Total Wine, ABC, Shores, Golden, Sahara's, Golden Ox, and more. Drink our gluten-free San Francisco Spirit award-winning vodka and see why it's the smoothest vodka you can buy. When you drink Brackish Vodka, you support all of our local employees and all the money stays in Jacksonville. Drink Brackish Vodka and live life slightly salty. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Multi-unit hair grafting is now available at IHRS and can give you 3 times more hair in one procedure over a traditional hair transplant.
Multi-unit hair grafting gave me more hair in one procedure and within my budget.
You can grow your hair back with this exclusive new procedure. Call for a free evaluation. Call IHRS 904-777-IHRS 777-IHRS 777-4477.
Hey, Hicken here for America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with more than 5 million active members. It's Prize Picks. Listen, all you got to do is pick more or less on 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 player stat projections, and then watch the winnings roll in. Heck, you can win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Here's what you do. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And Prize Picks always offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineup. Hey, you think Justin Jefferson's going to have more than 83.5 receiving yards, or Patrick Mahomes will throw for less than 267.5 passing yards? Cook up hot takes with Prize Picks. Run your game.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by the YMCA. As Florida prepares to take on Kentucky with new quarterback DJ Lagway, head coach Billy Napier expressed his confidence in the freshman QB.
DJ has this innate ability to kind of rise to the occasion and step up in big moments, and I'm confident that he'll do that in this situation.
Billy Napier expressed little doubt that senior quarterback Graham Mertz will continue to contribute to the team.
I think it's going to be huge. And look, that's the first thing that he says is like, I'm going to be here every step of the way. There'll be something about this that I think galvanizes the team to some degree, and Graham will be a huge part of that.
After the bye week, this Saturday, the Edward Waters University Tigers return to conference play and will host the Savannah State Tigers. Savannah State sits at 3-3 overall and 2-2 in the SIAC. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently at 7:59 and it's 51 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, another great guest on the Garber Auto Mall phone line.
Hello.
We can wiggle it. And now, Catlin Truck Accessories brings you the Riley Report with Riley Skinner on 1010XL.
Yeah! Let's talk some college football. The man, the legend, former Bowls product, Wake Forest great, ACC Player of the Year, cup of coffee with the New York Football Giants. You're darn right he did. Riley Skinner. Riles!
Dan Hicken, good to have you back, baby.
Good to be back. Good to be back. Had a great time. New York City. New York Mets.
I know,
yes,
man.
sir.
At least you didn't go last night.
That would have been bad. That would have been depressing. That would have been depressing, and it's getting depressing, but we'll see. Tonight's the night. Season's on the line. Got to win tonight. If you don't win tonight, you got problems.
What's your viewing setup? Like, what's going to be your nightly? Yeah, what are we going to look like tonight? Where are you going to be?
All right, so this is what I do. Tonight I'll be at my house. I don't know if my younger son may have to work. He's usually my Met guy. We watch it together. And then my older
Got
son.
Any superstitions? Like anything you wear the same thing?
I have a Mets hat it's actually his, but I've been wearing it, and it's brought us a lot of good luck during this run. So I'll usually flip, and I had that in New York with me, so I usually flip that one on, and then I'll position the Mets hat to watch the game as well. If I'm not wearing it, it must still watch the game. So
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah. That's how we roll. We're all the same, we all do our thing. So we'll see. But yeah. Hey, I just had Doc Murphy in here, and it's crazy, but we got Army and Navy are both undefeated, and I think they're both ranked, and they could meet in their conference championship game the week before the Army Navy game. So it's really fascinating situation, and I assume they're eligible to be the highest ranked non-Power 5 team as well. It could be really weird, but it's a great story, and I love the two. But the reason I brought it up with you is I don't know if you've seen them play, but I love the two quarterbacks. They're both really good, and they throw it a little bit.
They do. My good friend Lloyd Regas, a Navy alum and football player, has
Shout out Lloyd.
Me fully up to speed.
Okay, good.
On the Navy season, and I had to go watch some highlights. I haven't been watching a lot of Navy football, and quarterback. I mean, they're just doing a lot of non-Navy things, and the kid for Army, man, they still got the triple option type look, but just throwing the ball so much more. Like new coach, it's really fun. I mean, new coach from the Navy side, but. It's awesome to watch.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool. And if this plays out, I feel like the country's jinxing it. But if it could play out that way, what a monumental setup to play in a conference championship before and then have I think it's like a 3% chance right now for them to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But hopefully a lot of America's holding out on that 3%. That'd be awesome.
Well, we got a lot to cover with you, but I want to tell you this, Riley Skinner. I have in a hermetically sealed envelope, and I told E this. I hope you weren't listening. This was very early in the morning. It's Prosper Free Radio today, so I came in early. But in a hermetically sealed envelope, I have put your prediction for the upset this week.
Oh,
yeah, I know what you're going to pick.
I was busy coming through Ecclesiastes 12 with my boys this morning.
Well, good. I'm glad you're doing that.
I've not heard this pick.
Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you, but when you make your pick, E will then announce. Right, E, you know what game I said he was going to pick as the upset.
Oh yeah, I know what game he said.
He's got it. So we'll wait. We'll get to that in just a bit. We have a Friday night football game. I can't. It's unbelievable. To me, Florida State's at Duke. This is why I'm bringing it up. But FSU's 1-5. Duke is 5-1. Duke is clearly should win this game, and yet I'm sitting here thinking because FSU, I can't get past the names. FSU's 22-0 against Duke, Riles.
Yeah,
and yet will Duke beat them?
I think Florida State wins.
You do too. Okay,
I do. I do.
All right.
Yep. If not. Totally off the rails.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
Totally off the rails. I think, if that happens, that poor locker room's going to be desolate. It's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
I think they're already losing part of the locker room. And not, I'm not going to say all Norvell. It's just, man, when it gets that bad at a place like that, I was there when Florida State started going downhill after we beat them a little bit, and you saw how quickly they would kind of give up. And 1-6, good good gracious almighty, I never thought I'd say it.
I know.
After an undefeated season last year.
Yeah, it's just mind-blowing. It really is. And I know they lost a lot.
But I do think they get the win. I
Okay.
think they get the win.
Okay.
Yep.
There's some really good games. It's a great weekend. Let's go to the big one. By the way, just your quick thought on Georgia, Kirby Smart, and Kirby give a quarterback a little shove. You ever get shoved by an opposing coach, Ross?
Yeah, I never got shoved.
Did you see
I
that?
did not. I saw that.
Listen.
I don't think he knew it was him.
That's
I don't
fine.
think he
I'm
knew
just
it was
telling you, we're all sweeping it under the rug, man. If the quarterback didn't know it was Kirby and shoved him, would the quarterback be playing this week? Hell no.
That's a good point.
Right? I'm just saying. I listen, and it's okay, Georgia fan. I know you can make $1 million. Just remember this, Georgia. If Nick Saban had shoved your quarterback, how would you feel? You know, I'm amazed at how we're just not gonna say anything. We're not talking about it. That's the way it is. He's Kirby Smart.
They can make a mountain out of a molehill there.
Anyway, that as a background, Georgia at Texas, lots of ramifications, lots of storylines. Georgia, I still think Georgia can lose 10-2. I think they get in, but nonetheless, it's
I mean, it's kind of like the Bama situation where their historical last 2 years or 3 years, 4 years, helps the narrative having 2 losses.
Yes.
Now, that being said, I read something, and I may be wrong. Texas hasn't won against a top 5 team at home since 1999.
I believe that. Because you don't play top 5 teams all the time, and so.
Right. 1999. So there's that barrier to get over. But, look, it sounds odd. Texas looks more like Georgia than Georgia looks like Georgia, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like they are,
okay.
Over the last 3 years, Georgia, incredibly sound on defense.
Right.
Just dogs on defense. Ran the ball well, and then had explosive plays in the passing game that were set up by the run game. And that's Texas right now. I mean, Texas, their run defense is phenomenal. I think they're number 2 in the country. Their secondary has given up 1 passing touchdown all year. Offensively, they're very methodical, very sound, and they get explosive plays down the field that are set up by the run game. And Georgia, this year, they've given up so many more chunk plays than you're used to seeing from a Kirby Smart defense. And they're not starting fast. They're starting really slow. And playing at Texas at night, I think Texas is playing with a little bit of chip on their shoulder given the fact year 1 in the SEC. And I think this is when they break that top 5 win streak at home.
Wow.
I've loved what Texas has shown. Watching Georgia against Kentucky, watching them against Bama, they're missing something. I don't know what it is. They're missing something. I think a lot of it's really their defense. I mean, their defense is what fuels their offense and has been over the years. And they're just giving up way too many explosives. In Texas, they've got studs on the outside and at running back, and obviously have a fantastic quarterback. And I think that whole equation allows Texas to start fast, get that crowd in it, and I don't know if Georgia's got it to keep coming back like they've had to do over the last few weeks. Never thought I'd say that.
Who is if I'm telling you, Riley Skinner, you have to pick one of these guys to be your quarterback in the NFL, who would you take, Ewers or Beck?
Oh, my gosh, I'd take Ewers.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What is it you like about him?
I just think he's savvy. I think he's got a little more of that, like, not Baker Mayfield, but like that competitive little it factor, which I love watching in quarterbacks. And he's got all the talent in the world. And I think, you can tell the team loves him, right? I mean, tell Arch when Arch comes in, he's like, look, it's his team. Like, for somebody of that caliber of a quarterback and that name and that prospect to replace Ewers, knowing everybody wants him to play,
right,
and come back and be like, look, this is Quinn's team,
right,
says a lot that a transfer comes in from Ohio State,
right,
and captures a team that quickly and that significantly. To me, that says a lot about who he is as a leader, as a player, as a teammate, and also just as a competitor. Yeah,
I think
I would take Quinn.
Riley Skinner, I think that's a good point. And I'm going to tell you why. I think that the quarterback position is such a unique position. And you just brought up the Texas situation where Arch and Quinn Ewers seem to be on the same page. By the way, Arch Manning has through-the-roof stats in his
oh my gosh,
few
he's
games.
Been phenomenal.
He's got the second highest rating of any quarterback in the country, completed 70% of his passes, threw for 900 yards, 9 touchdowns, 2 picks, 55 out of 78. So terrific stuff. Rating-wise, he's much higher than Quinn Ewers. But I get it. But the reason I bring this up is quarterbacks, unique position. Hard to have a starter and a backup, hard to have a starter and a co-starter, hard to have two guys who are playing. Seems to work. It's worked at Texas, but it is Quinn Ewers' team. It worked at Florida, too, for a short, until Mertz got hurt. But what I really like, and I think, and I'll say this, and look, it's been Florida football is inconsequential these days, but the Mertz-Lagway relationship was real. It wasn't contrived. It's not fake.
Yeah.
I appreciate even more so Mertz because you're taking away playing time. It's my last year, but I'm going to support you and help you any way I can, even to the point that DJ Lagway's dad put out a tweet yesterday thanking and wishing him nothing but the best and telling everybody what a great guy he is. I mean, I think Graham Mertz is a real deal as far as off-the-field stuff, and I appreciate that from how he's handled everything because
I do too.
You don't ever want to sit Ross as a quarterback.
No, and we talked about this from week one, even when it was in question after his concussion or what I think it was a concussion or whatever he had that was out, and it was like, should he come back? Should he not? And how many people talked about Graham Mertz as a leader? Man, that stuff goes a long, long way.
Yeah.
Only at that position.
Yeah.
Like that position, that type of character, leadership, locker room goes a long way. Man, it hurt my heart to watch that happen. That knee must have been hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
That was the flukiest thing I've ever seen.
Well, he said he did it 2 plays before. There was a scramble, but we looked at it, and it was hard to tell. But however he did it, so it doesn't matter, really.
So we transition into this Florida-Kentucky game.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Gators here. I do. I do. Nape's never beat Kentucky.
Yeah.
I think what I've watched, and I've pretty much watched that entire game this weekend.
Right.
Florida's rushing defense is solid, and it's getting better and better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kentucky's they've been clunky on offense. They've struggled to move the ball. They struggle to throw the ball very effectively.
Right.
Vandergriff has just been average or below average. I think at the Swamp at night, I think Florida's defensive line, that front seven, sets a tone early and gets the Swamp going. It's different when you have a full week to put in DJ Lagway's offense rather than Graham Mertz and DJ Lagway. Because as much as you want to say, well, they should be able to run the same offense, they do, but we all know DJ does some things different than Graham does. And so from an offensive coordinator standpoint, you're all in on DJ, and you're catering the offensive game plan around him to make it quicker reads, simpler reads, and move the pocket for him and let him move around and do things that he does best. And they haven't done that for a couple of weeks, haven't been able to do that for a couple of weeks. I think it's a kind of a must-win game for Nate, maybe.
Oh.
I would say. And and I do. I really do think I like Florida in this one.
It's interesting. The players do seem to love Napier. And so, and he's gotten them to play hard despite everything that's gone on. I think Kentucky will manhandle Florida like they have 3 years in a row. I just don't. I mean, I know they played well against Tennessee, and I'm happy. I don't know if they can do it week after week. I'll be very interested to see what happens. Very interested to see.
Man, Kentucky,
Yeah.
we're seeing the parity of the transfer portal. We really are.
Yeah.
Like across the board.
Yeah.
Right? Across the board. Everybody, you don't realize how many good players are at these schools now because they're getting everybody plucked from the number 2 position at, a top 5, top 7 school. Everyone can play with everybody. I mean, you're watching Vanderbilt right now going from Bama and then to Kentucky. And I think Kentucky's good. Kentucky plays really good at home, and their defense plays really good. It's just going to be a hit you in the mouth, line of scrimmage, who cannot turn the ball over game.
Right.
And I think the Swamp could be the X factor at night to get them over the hump. I do.
All right, so one other game I want to touch on, and then I'll get your pick. I was all on board with Jalen Milroe after that first half of the Georgia game. I was like, my gosh, this kid is special. This guy might be the best college football player in the country. This guy's a Heisman Trophy candidate. I thought he was terrible. I watched a lot of the South Carolina game. He did not play well. It was not a good. It was more of a I'm a running back playing quarterback again. I was disappointed, quite frankly, in how he performed in that particular game. They go to Tennessee. What do you got there?
This one's tough. I'm with you. I'm with you on the way they played against South Carolina.
Yeah, they should have lost that game, honestly.
They should have.
Yeah.
They should have. But I also look at Tennessee, and it's like I kind of equated to Clemson in the fact that, like, that scheme is really explosive, and it has been everything but explosive. And I don't know if it's just trust in the quarterback or letting the quarterback, like they're trying to handcuff him a little bit to not make the mistake and keeping things shorter, tighter, simpler, not as downfield. Because before, Tennessee's offense was just wide open,
right,
and north and south,
right.
I think if I'm Tennessee, I'm looking at them, even watching them against Florida. It's like, what we're doing ain't sustainable to win a bunch of games if we want to keep a playoff hope alive. And that's what Clemson had done for so long. And it was like after that Georgia game, they just made the decision, we're opening it up and we're going downfield. And it's like opened up a whole new offense. At some point, I think Tennessee's going to open it up and let it just start flying and see if they can get that explosiveness back. Alabama's defense has been bleh. Alabama's defense has given up a ton of yards.
Yeah.
And going to Tennessee, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent on this game, to be honest. I think they're both good, not great teams.
It's kind of an I don't know. Alabama could probably get in at 10-2 because they beat Georgia, but there's a little bit of an elimination type feel about this game.
Yeah.
There
definitely is.
If Tennessee loses this game, they still got Georgia to play, and they have a loss already. So there's a lot at stake in this one. This is kind of like as we evolve into this different world of college football, it's kind of almost like an elimination game. So it'll be interesting to see. All right, Riley, I need your Rolling Rock. Who can you count on? Count on Catlett Truck Accessories upset special. Now, you have given me a couple that you're leaning towards Florida, you're leaning towards FSU, but that's not the one I picked, so I'm curious to see.
No, it's not the one I picked either. By the way, I've been on the verge of fantastic upsets, and they've gotten I had USC over Penn State last week. They had that thing locked. Golly Moses.
All right, let's see if I nail it.
I'm probably going to go to the ACC.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Oh.
I'm taking Arkansas over LSU.
Oh, I was wrong. Dang.
You're wrong?
I was wrong.
That boy was wrong.
I wasn't even close.
Who'd you have?
I thought for sure you would take Louisville over Miami.
Oh. I don't think Louisville's as good as everyone thought they were.
All right.
I don't.
All right.
I think they had an easier start to the season, and the teams they've I think it was a little bit of smoke and mirrors. I do not think they're as good as they think they are.
Okay, all right.
And I think at this point, Miami's gotten through the West Coast swing. They've survived by the skin of their teeth.
I like it.
Now it's like, all right, we got the end goal in mind. Let's lock in and get after it. And I think we're going to see week 1 Miami show back up in the 3rd week in October. But I think Arkansas is a pretty dang good team. They've barely lost to A&M and barely lost to I can't remember who else they lost to.
They lost to Oklahoma State in double overtime, which still annoys them because they'd be 5-1 and looking pretty right now if they had got that one. But yeah,
I think they take LSU.
All right, I like that. That's not a bad pick, by the way. That's not a bad pick. We'll see how they play on pass defense. Nussmeier looks pretty good. He likes to let it fling. He'll let it fly. That's for sure. So
he will.
Yeah. All right, my brother. Well, great stuff as always. Always good to catch up with you. Who the Bulldogs?
Hey, good luck
Who
tonight,
the Bulldogs got?
Bulldogs got
what the Bulldogs?
Riverside.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good little game.
How we feeling right now? Give me a quick thumbnail on the Bulldogs and
Bulldogs,
where we are.
Bulldogs a little banged up.
Okay.
If we can get past this week, then we got Wolfson and a couple bye weeks, and then I feel good going into the playoffs. I do feel good.
Got to get the guys healthy. Get the guys healthy.
Got to get them healthy, man. Got to get them healthy.
You lost the opener. You haven't lost since.
That's correct.
So
that's correct.
You got to.
We'll see.
Yeah. You got. Yeah.
I feel good. We got a good team. We got good leaders. We got a good team. We got crazy good skilled players. We just got to stay healthy.
All right, my man. Well, I appreciate you as always, and thanks for the. That's Riley Skinner, our friend with the Riley Report. He does it each and every Thursday. Have a good week, Riles.
See you, Dan.
There he goes, Riley Skinner, the former Wake Forest quarterback, joining us here on the program. We'll take a break. We got more coming up. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Sideline to sideline.
That's a bad boy.
Goal line to goal line.
On best, here we go.
The best defense is a superior fence. Each week, Superior Fence and Rail presents the Defensive Player of the Game on 1010XL.
Looking for a new vehicle? Take a look at Jenkins Hyundai of Jacksonville. Now's the time to save big. Choose from more than 250 new and over 1,000 used and certified pre-owned vehicles on the lot, or shop anytime at JenkinsHyundaiofJacksonville.com. Hyundai has one of the top warranties in the business. Lifetime, powertrain, and 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus 3 years free maintenance on a new vehicle. Give them the chance to earn your business today on Atlantic Boulevard or at JenkinsHyundaiofJacksonville.com. Ready to sharpen your aim or find the perfect firearm? Come to St. Nicholas Guns and Range for our White Tag sales event. Up to 20% off all White Tag firearms all October, with a huge selection of guns, ammo, and gear, plus Jacksonville's best indoor range for every skill level. They've got what you need to hit your target. If you're a pro or just starting, their friendly experts will guide you at 4630 Blanding Boulevard or online at stnickguns.com. St. Nicholas Guns and Range. Gear up, shoot a lot, shoot better.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe. When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morecambe's reviews speak for themselves, and I challenge any firm to compare results. We offer the resources of a large law firm and the customer service of a boutique practice. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morecambe at 1-800-WOOLSEY. Offices, Jacksonville.
Prosser here. I've been telling you for years about Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Football season finally upon us. Imagine watching your favorite team in your new Lifetime Man Cave, family hangout, or Lifetime's version of a she shed. And now Lifetime is expanding their replacement window division. Make your home energy efficient with their Energy Star rated windows, enclosures, flooring, and windows to fit any and all budgets. Visit the showroom just off Phillips Highway. Proud partners of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let Lifetime be your home team.
He thinks he knows what he's talking about.
Of course.
Find out if he does.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Catch CBS Sports senior NFL writer Pete Prisco every Friday afternoon on The Franchi Show. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles.
The Florida Forum welcomes former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, October 29th. Funds raised for a Kids Care Mobile ICU, a neonatal and pediatric critical care transport vehicle. Kids Care vehicles and helicopters safely transport more than 2,500 infants and children a year to Wolfson Children's Hospital. To get your tickets, click thefloridaforum.com or call 202-2886. 202-2886.
Rotator cuff injuries are common among athletes and those who have physically demanding careers. Don't let this injury keep you away from the sport you love. Dr. George Bari here, and the first thing you need to do with a serious shoulder injury is to diagnose where the damage is and how significant it is. Rotator cuff tears are either acute tears sustained during an injury or accident, or degenerative tears. If you're interested in learning more about rotator cuff repair and how our expert team of orthopedic surgeons can help you, call Bari Orthopedics today or visit BariOrthopedics.com.
Bueller Air and Plumbing presents Are You Cool?
Today's contestant, a gravy taster from Jacksonville, Florida, me, Dennis Mosley.
Hi, Ken.
Okay, Dennis. 100 plumbers surveyed, top answer on the board. What does it mean if someone says your home has hard water?
It's made of ice? Let's see. Hard water. Oh, is it club soda mixed 4-to-1 with vodka?
Last chance, Dennis. What is hard water?
Oh, is it that lime scale stuff that makes my taps all crusty?
That's right, Dennis. And a water treatment system from Bueller Air and Plumbing will eliminate troublesome lime scale deposits that can ruin your expensive appliances and let your neighbors know for sure that you are cool.
I wonder if I can get me a gin and tonic faucet.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Our most popular meat combo is ready to grill this season. Pounds and pounds of marinated steak tips and chicken, fresh ground beef, and homemade sausage. Just ask for the sampler combo.
For tasty tips and juicy breasts, choose Southern Steer Butcher.
Anytime I need to send flowers for any reason to anybody, there's no choice for me but Kuhn Flowers. This is 1010XL's Frank Frangie, and I've used Kuhn Flowers dozens of times over the years. Make Kuhn Flowers your choice for when you need to send a floral arrangement.
Ever wonder how you can transform your living spaces into captivating works of art? At First Coast Lighting and Fans, they offer a huge selection of high-quality products to match your desire for elegance, quality, and uniqueness. Visit their showroom on Phillips Highway at the Avenues and step into a world of quality without compromise. Discover the difference that locally owned expertise makes and let them help you experience the transformation from average to extraordinary. At First Coast Lighting and Fans.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Bop, 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 bop. Always fun to talk college football with Riley. Welcome back to the show. Little PFR, Hicken here. Jags and Patriots Sunday, 9:30. Now, the Patriots side said Drake May went for an MRI after practice yesterday. Something to watch. Again, Drake May, Jacoby Brissett. Does it matter? I don't know, but certainly something to keep an eye on. I saw this list the other day. E, who do you think's the highest paid college football coach?
Kirby.
Yep. You know what he makes?
Like 12?
13.2.
Okay.
Who's second?
I was going to say, oh boy, Texas A&M, but some people jumped over him. Jimbo.
Yeah, Jimbo gone. He ain't coaching there no more.
See? But he's still getting paid. Is it? It's not Norvell, is it?
No, but Norvell is sixth. He's really tied for fourth. It's Dabo Swinney.
Dabo.
He's making 11. Sark is making 10.6 at Texas. Then Lincoln Riley, Ryan Day, Mike Norvell, and Kalen DeBoer all making $10 million.
Good work if you can get it.
Oh, God. Kelly's making 9.9. Stoops is making $9 million at Kentucky. Kiffin's making $9 million at Ole Miss. So, hey, Florida, if Kiffin's your guy, you're going to have to pony up. Drinkwitz making $9 million at Mizzou. Heupel making $9 million at Tennessee. Franklin making 8.5 at Penn State. Lanning making 8.2. I'll pay Lanning $12 million to come to Florida. Venables, Cristobal, Gundy, Fickle, Fish, and Leopold are your top 20 coaches. No Billy Napier, by the way, which I think is interesting. No Billy Napier. So, anyway, something to keep an eye on. Anyway, back to the Jags. So they'll take on the Patriots 9:30 on Sunday morning. Must win. Obviously, they're all must wins. It doesn't matter. I mean, just it'd be good to get a win. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. We got a guest right now on the Garber Auto Mall phone line.
Wiggle.
We got an event coming up that's pretty cool. I want to tell folks about it. It's coming up tonight. It's presented by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes. So, I'm a big fan of Dreamfinders Homes, as you know. So our buddy Jason Sessions is calling. He kind of runs this event. Now, when I tell you the name, well, I'll let Jason. Jason, how are you?
Good, Dan. How are you doing this morning?
Doing well. Tell everybody the name of your event and then we'll explain what it means.
Sure. So our event tonight is called Get Naked Jacks.
What?
Oh.
What? He's coming.
Sign me up.
Get Naked Jacks. Oh, wow. Well, settle down. And by the way, it's at one of your favorite places.
Yes, the Yards at 6 o'clock tonight, and we got the band Big Easy for a lot of fun.
Big Easy, this is right up your alley, man. You may have to crash.
I might slide.
You might have to slide on over there. So it's Get Naked Jacks, but tell folks what it's all about, in all honesty, Jason. Jason Sessions, our guest.
Yeah, sure. So I appreciate you having me on the call, and tonight we're raising money for melanoma research and to increase awareness for skin screenings.
Yeah. And so and that's something that's near and dear to your heart. You've battled this more than once, correct?
Yes, sir. So since 2014, I've had 5 melanomas. I'm happy to say today I'm clear.
Attaboy.
But it's really important in today's climate, and especially in Florida, that everybody gets screened. And the Get Naked slogan is just that. When we want you to go to a dermatologist, we want you to get naked and have your entire body screened.
Yes, and listen, especially in the Sunshine State, man. And we talk about it all the time, man. Wearing those hats or long sleeve dry fits or sunscreen or whatever. But if you're going to be out in the sun, and even when you're out there now, like even as it's just because it's winter, the sun can get to you here in the Sunshine State. Jason, tell folks what's going on tonight, and can we still go? Like if I want to go tonight down to the Yards, can I get tickets?
Yes, you can. We'll definitely accept walk-ups. The event starts at 6 o'clock. We'll have the band Big Easy playing. We've got great food and great drinks available. The Yards is a great venue down in Ponte Vedra. The band Big Easy will be playing from 6 to 7. We'll do a short presentation from 7 to 8. And then we'll get back to the fun and have the band play till 10 o'clock. And it's going to be a great crowd. It's a very casual event. I'll be in a T-shirt and jeans just because of the cooler weather.
Beautiful.
I might be in shorts and flops. And we like to, we celebrate our climate and want to raise awareness for something that a lot of people are dealing with. And we've done a great job over the last 4 years of raising over $700,000 for cancer research.
Clap it up for Jason Sessions and Get Naked Jack, $700,000. That's awesome. You should be proud of that. That's terrific. So what do? Do you guys have like auction stuff, or is it just a big party?
No, we have a couple of live auction items, some great houses in North Carolina and also in the Bahamas. And we've got some silent auction items, and then we'll have a presentation where we speak about the research grants that we funded over the last 3 years and the new research grant that we'll be funding from tonight's proceeds.
And by the way, melanoma ain't nothing to play with. So the fact that we're helping, make strides in curing that is big news, because that's a dangerous cancer, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is. And it's something that affects a lot of Floridians and really people all over the nation. And melanoma doesn't come from sun. You can have melanoma in spots that never exceed the day of light. And we're seeing a big increase in pediatric melanomas, and also women in melanoma is rising cases that we really are concerned with. So put your sunscreen on daily and get screened. It's pretty simple with melanoma. You catch it early, you live. You catch it late, and it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. And so great stuff. Great that you're doing this. And this is your 4th annual, you said?
Yes, sir. 4th annual. We're fighting through COVID and hurricanes, but we're going to make the event happen. We're excited about it.
Yeah, it was originally scheduled for last week, and we pushed it back a week. So at the Yards tonight, gets going at 6 to 10. Lots of fun, good times, a lot of good folks out there. If you can make it out there, you're more than invited. Walk on up there and have a good time. Say hi to Jason Sessions. Jason, great stuff, man. Appreciate you, and thanks for all that you do for the community. That's awesome.
Thanks for having me on the show, folks. I really appreciate it. And Dan, hope to see you tonight.
All right, there he goes. Jason Sessions joining us. He runs this event, Get Naked Jacks. It's at the Yards. It is the 4th annual. And like I said, they moved it. So you can go to, by the way, getnakedjacks.org if you want more information. Getnakedjacks.org. It has all the information, how you can go. But, yeah, you can walk up. You can have a good time. They do it every year. So if you can't make it this year, put it on your calendar. They got a lot of sponsors. It's a real casual, like you heard Jason say, real casual event and a good time. So certainly one that you'll want to look out for going forward. So anyway, we like it. We started the show with something that I never thought I would do. I never thought I would be doing it. And E, you marked it down, I know, as a monumental time in the drill's history.
I did.
It was Thursday, October 17th. It was 6:10 a.m., right? PFR today, so I was in early. Apparently the show starts at 6. Who knew?
Every day.
And, E, if you could have the sounder, please.
Oh, yeah.
To let people know exactly what we did. If you don't mind, sir, if you could hit that. Yeah, that's right. Draft talk!
Oh, man.
Yeah. It hits hard, it hits painfully, and it hits. But it had to happen. And it's not our fault. It's not the drill's fault. It's the damn Jaguars' fault. Draft talk! ESPN put out a mock.
Oh, man.
On October 17th. Our friend Jordan Reed, friend of the program, we've had him on.
Shout out.
We could probably get him on right now, but we're not gonna. We're not going that far. But 1 in 5 puts you in the bottom of the pile of the National Football League. Where were we in getting kind of hectic yesterday?
Oh, we were 31.
31. By the way, the team with the first pick overall right now, according to Jordan Reed, is a team that beat us. The Cleveland Browns. The safety game. The Cleveland Browns beat us. They have the first overall pick. We're playing the Patriots this week. They have the second overall pick. I suggest to you people, if the Jags lose this Sunday, and by the way, would it shock you if the Jags lost this Sunday?
It would not.
It would not shock me. It would not shock any of us. And some of you are probably expecting them to lose. But if the Jags were to lose this Sunday, I would suggest to you, with losses to Cleveland and to New England, we would vault up to number 1. In draft talk! Yeah, the first overall pick for the 3rd time. Now, in this particular mock, we were picking 4th. Top 5. And we made a trade. We made a trade with the Las Vegas Raiders, who need a quarterback. They traded up, and we got a 2nd and a 5th, and we went down 3 spots, which is fine, perfect. And I joked earlier, halfway, that Tony Baselli, the team's executive vice president, would pick Will Campbell, offensive tackle, guard from LSU. 2 reasons why. One, Tony has stated here, without being the executive vice president, that he would build inside out. Games are won in the trenches. It's not sexy. It needs to be done. How many times are we going to get hit in the face and take a corner or a receiver or a running back? How many times, Jacksonville, before we say, okay, let's get really good guys up front, big dudes? And so that's the way we're going. We're going to take an O lineman or a D end, another one, and keep everything else. That's what we're going to do. Draft talk! This is the drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey. Here in North Florida, you know that when temperatures go up and your AC goes out, you need help now. Like right now. Like lickety-split. So why not call Lickety Split and get same-day emergency service for your AC? Now, I bet you've seen their trucks all over town because they've got dozens of certified technicians ready to repair not only your AC, but your home's plumbing and electrical too. So when you want it done right, and you need it done right now, call Lickety Split, AC, Plumbing, and Electric.
Hey gang, Hicken here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Interesting, we were just talking about getting screened, and that's what the folks at Beaches Dermatology want you to know. It's important to do such a thing, especially if you have something that you notice on your skin. But listen, take care of that skin, and you have to take care of that skin in the Sunshine State. And that means wearing a big hat. That means wearing a long sleeve dry fit. That means putting on sunscreen. That's what that means, right? Now, Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, they'll love to see you. They'll take good care of you. They've been taking care of me forever. I've gotten Mohs surgery through those guys, and every time we've been successful. So appreciate all that they do for us. Dr. Fader doing the Mohs surgery as well. The wonderful people up front at Beaches Dermatology are terrific. But if you see something on your skin that's a little bit different, all right, get it checked out online at beachesdermatology.com. That's beachesdermatology.com.
Everything about the game has changed, except for the most important thing. What you have inside. It is what drives the game. It refuses to be ignored. It sweats everything, turns an athlete into a legend. Gatorade, is it in you?
From Gatorade Zero to Gatorade Endurance Formula and Gator Light, there's something for every athlete. Find it at your local Winn-Dixie. It's a win-win. Gatorade, official partner of the NFL.
Atlantic Self Storage, the official storage partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Need to make room to watch football in your home or need a place to park your boat or RV? Store it all at Atlantic Self Storage. Over 50 locations in Northeast Florida. 24-hour access, all with month-to-month leases. Moving? They can help with supplies. They make storage easy. Go to AtlanticSelfStorage.com or call 877-WE-STORE to find a storage solution near you. Go Jags!
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On October 17, 1971, the Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Baltimore Orioles in Game 7 to claim the World Series. Pirates outfielder Roberto Clemente is awarded MVP.
It's your boy E to the T, and our listeners been killing it in a year full of surprises. MyBookie is the one book that got your back. No fluff, no second guessing. Just straight up action, my boy. Does your other sports books pay out when you push on a bet? MyBookie pays you back. And if you're new to the game and you're not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Start up using my promo code 1010XL, and that'll double your bankroll with a 100% deposit bonus right from jump. Here's a pro tip to get you started. The NFL teams with powerhouse offensive lines are dominating the run game this year. And betting game total unders has been printing money straight like that. Stack that with MyBookie's Risk-Free Thursday. So why wait? There's a new risk-free odds boost every Thursday. To find the bet, click the Bet Boost tab and scroll down. If it hits, you win. If it doesn't, MyBookie refunds you your money. Sign up using my promo code 1010XL to double your deposit bonus with MyBookie. The best sign-up bonus for Florida bettors. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
Roof damage? Call before you claim. Green Law Group, fighting insurance companies for you. They will work for you when you have roof damage. Don't let your insurance deny you. Don't call an adjuster. Call Green Law Group at 904-302-7055. Remember, if you have roof damage, call Green Law Group before you claim. They've settled millions and will work hard to get your claim and new roof. Green Law Group. Call before you claim. 904-302-7055.
Homeowners, listen up. The Fed is taking action, lowering rates for the first time in years, and Loan Pronto has followed suit, lowering mortgage rates big time. Prosser here. That means this is the best chance in 2 years to do a cash-out refi and unlock all that equity at an amazing rate. Loan Pronto has fixed loans under 5% APR, the lowest in 2 years. You can get a fast refi and get $50,000 to $75,000, even $100,000 in cash. Use it to pay off all your credit cards, personal loans, car loans. You'll end up with one payment each month And for most homeowners, they save over $850 every month. If you want to keep your original mortgage intact, ask about the Loan Pronto Express Equity Line of Credit. If you act now, you can even skip your next 2 house payments. So call now. Get your rate quote in minutes with no hard credit pull and no upfront fees like those other guys. 999-1508 or loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Jag head coach Doug Peterson was asked if he talked with safety Andre Sisco following his comments about members of the team quitting in the loss to Chicago.
I have not. And quite frankly, sometimes I don't feel like I need to in those situations. I just think the team and just give him a couple days to process.
The Jag head coach added that Sisco could benefit from the controversy and the team will stick with him.
He obviously will learn from this, and his teammates will rally around him. They're not looking at him any different.
With the trade of Roy Robertson Harris to Seattle, defensive tackle Mason Smith gets an opportunity.
But it does bring me a good opportunity, just to be able to get in on some third down reps and stuff like that and put myself in a better situation. So, I'm looking forward to it.
At your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update, I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Easy like Sunday morning. Oh, yeah! Good to be back with you guys, man. 8:47, good morning, Jacksonville. PFR day. E, do I know that line one? The legendary Ox Gator. Wiggle, wiggle. Good morning, Gator.
Good morning, Guggen.
How are you, friend?
Good morning, Guggen. I'm good. PFR. Jacksonville rejoices.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had a lot of good news around here in a while.
Not much.
PFR is good.
You know what we had last segment, Ox?
What's that?
Draft talk.
Oof.
Yeah, mark it down. Started today. It's not our fault either, Ox. It's their fault.
Yeah, it's their fault. It's their fault completely. There's nothing good about football right now for me. I don't enjoy it. I just take a beating every week.
Do you have a game this year that you're going to? You're Mr. SEC. You like to go to different venues.
We talked about going to the Red River Rivalry, but my wife turns 50 in December.
Okay.
So we have to divert some of the fundage.
Yeah.
And the funds are going towards her 50th. She was kind enough. I turned 50 in August. She turns 50 in December. She was kind enough to do a trip with me, so now we're doing a trip with her.
That's nice spacing.
Good spacing.
It won't be anything college football involved. The problem with December birthday is there's also Christmas, and then I've got a son who will turn 21 in January. So if anybody wants to do a GoFundMe, I'd appreciate it.
He wants a GoFundMe.
I mean, this college football, the Gators, they're hurting my marriage in this respect.
Oh, no.
On Saturday nights, I sit there and I grind over it. And I wouldn't mind if the games were at noon because I could decompress, I could analyze, I could think about it, and I could go to bed at a decent hour.
Okay.
But when they lose, at 11 o'clock on Saturday night, I toss and I turn, and the wife says, "What are you doing? What's the problem? Go in the other room." And I just I struggle. I struggle. And so now Billy Napier's causing problems with my marriage.
Oh, boy.
And we need to get that taken care of. I've been thinking of your guy, your whale in waiting.
Yeah.
What do you think of Gruden?
It's out of the box, man. Out of the box.
Would he count as a whale? He'd be a whale.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
I mean, because you got to think, if they say it's a whale, I mean, a whale, the problem with that is a whale to them may be different than a whale to you and I. Because I don't.
Well,
view
that's
Kiffin as a
interpretation.
whale.
Right. I would agree with that. That's interpretation, though. That's only interpretation. So they may think what they may think may not be what we think, which,
right.
You know. And by the way, but when you say that, whether it's true or not, a whale would excite. If you hear that, if there's a quote whale in waiting, you get excited about something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What about this guy at Indiana?
The only thing with him, there's two things. One, he's 63.
Okay.
All right. Which, again, I'm not going to be an ageist, but
yeah.
And quite honestly, how long do you want to coach for? Actually, he's not. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's 59. Okay, stand by.
I was going to say, he doesn't look 63 because
Yeah.
I saw his video yesterday.
Yeah. Let me look him up real quick. What's his name? Signetti, right?
I don't remember.
Hold on, stand by.
I just saw his video where he was, at the basketball game, he's yelling, "Purdue sucks," and I was like, that would be fine.
No, he is 63. Kurt Signetti, 63 years old, was a quarterback at WVU, graduated in 1982. I watched that Peach Bowl. He didn't play. It was Oliver Luck. But he must have been a backup. Oof. But anyway, that's the guy. He's done a great job at Indiana. But the other thing that was interesting, and I just saw this, so I made a little mental note because we've been talking about, who would names and such.
Yeah.
He said something along the lines of, the thing that's most important to him in terms of recruiting is character, not necessarily, yeah, we don't need that anymore. We need 5 stars.
No, we don't.
In the SEC.
I'm good with the bad people.
Yeah.
Bring them in. Bring them in.
Gator, in the SEC, when them recruiting rankings come out 24/7 or on 3 or whatever they are, you got to see your team in the top 5, baby. That's just the way it is.
We've had enough good guys down there.
A lot of good guys.
More good guys. We
haven't had
a good arrest.
No, we got a lot of guys. A lot of guys to be proud of.
Yeah.
Except on Saturday afternoon.
I'm proud to say, proud of them Monday through Friday. Saturday, I'm not so proud.
Saturday afternoon, we need a little something. You know what I mean?
I'm just tired, and then I sit there and I watch that, and then I turn off the Florida-Tennessee game, and I turn on the LSU Ole Miss game, and I just pray for endings like that. It was so exciting, just so much fun, and then we transferred to Sunday morning, and
oh boy,
Sunday morning about halftime, I told the wife, we can still make the second service at church.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
and I was sitting there in church. The watch starts going off with the score updates, and I said, "Thank you, Lord, for helping me to get in your house instead of sitting there watching that mess."
Thank you, Gator.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Gator prayed to God. Appreciate him getting to the right house.
The good Lord led him to the right house.
He led him to the right house. Got him out of the house, his house. You don't need to be there watching the Jags on a Sunday morning. Oof. I, of course, am down at the work offices getting stuff, doing a pregame and a postgame. And by the way, I see that I hit it big in Chicago this week, E.
Yeah?
Yeah. Taylor Dow alerted me. My friend Taylor Dow always has my back, and I appreciate her so much. She's a Guggenella, Taylor Dow is.
She is.
Once had the worst wheel spin in the history of man, or lost a bet and had to wear Aaron Rodgers stuff still to this day.
Yeah.
I finally won't use it ever again. I promised her. But I would, time to time, put the picture up. And nothing bothers anyone more than Taylor Dow having to see herself in Green Bay garb. But anyway, we do, on the TV side, we do a post-game show immediately following the game. Okay? And it's like right after the game. And so everything's fresh in my mind. Okay? And it's not on TV, though. It's on the stream and Facebook and the Action News Jacks. Socials. Okay? But it looks like it's on TV because we're on the set. Brent's usually at the game, so he's sending us interviews. But I have to fill a good 15 minutes at the start of the program while we wait for Doug Peterson or other, interviews. So we go over. So I talk basically, and it's an ad lib situation. Okay. So ultimately, I say some things that, I look back and I go, ooh, that was a little harsh. Yeah. I mean, and so my most famous one was the Tampa game last year.
Oh, man.
Remember that one?
Oh, yes.
You chuckled at that one.
No, I didn't chuckle.
Yeah.
I laughed hysterically.
Well, I was miffed because it was Christmas Eve and we're working and they gave us such a kiss poor effort, as I believe is what we decided to call it.
Kiss poor.
Yes. And so apparently Chicago people got a kick out of my diatribe this week. The Bears beat the Jags and somebody posted a clip of me doing it and said, boy, what a great win. This has even driven this Jacksonville guy to go crazy.
Oh, dear.
And so I guess, in looking back, I was listening to it. Yesterday, I was showing the class. I like to show the class the moments.
Oh, man.
I like to show them one thing a week about me.
What a treat.
Yeah, so I was like, so see how this can go viral. You learn lessons. And so we started playing it. I hadn't looked at it. I said, I haven't looked at it since I did it. And then I'm watching it, and they're giggling, laughing as I'm saying things. And I was like, oof.
Yeah.
There are a few of those oofs in there.
Yeah.
Or, maybe in hindsight. But here's the problem. It's of the moment. It's freestyle. You're saying what you think. You're annoyed. Your team stinks. And it comes out. That's the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
I speak for the people.
That's right.
That's all I can tell you. I'm sorry, Jaguars. I speak for the people. And that's what I have to do. And so anyway, there was a few of those. So anyway, that went viral in the Chicago area. But then they started picking on me, and Taylor Dahl stuck up for me.
Shout out.
That's why she's one of the best, if not the best. So there you have it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 9 o'clock nasty, so who knows? Maybe we can get something viral here.
Okay.
Maybe we can go kiss poor. Maybe we can ship some pants. I don't know.
Oh, dear.
But we'll do something in the 9 o'clock next on The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
I'm Jaguars Today's middle linebacker, Tom McManus, and I give you a window into what it's like on the field wearing black and teal. Catch my stories and analysis, thanks to renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, every Friday morning at 10 a.m. on 1010XL.
Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hey, Hicken here for America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with more than 5 million active members, including yours truly. It's Prize Picks. All you got to do is pick more or less. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 player stat projections, and then watch the winnings roll in. And right now, this week, you got a free square, man. So if you're playing 2, you get 1 freebie. And that's Ann Edwards, 1 point for the T-Wolves. Boom. So when your picks hit, which they do, you get your money in as quick as 15 minutes because Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. You can make Sunday fun day, but you can make Thursday fun day. You can do whatever you want to do. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code JAX, J-A-X, get $50 instantly when you play 5. Code JAX. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game.
Hey, gang, Prosser here to save you some cash. Maximize your home sale now with the market experts who deliver more money in less time, and those experts are Chad and Sandy Newman. Maybe you're worried about costly repairs or upgrades needed to sell your home. You don't have to worry. The worries are relieved with Chad and Sandy, the local real estate experts we are trusting and recommending with the sale of your home. Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. Mortgage rates are down. It's time to create your market. Marvin in Cobblestone writes, my siblings and I moved our parents to Maryland so they can get some extra help as they get older. Next, we had to sell the home to get them some financial help for their extra care. We hired Chad and Sandy, and they delivered big. Chad and Sandy's team got our home sold in 7 days above asking price. You can too. Call Chad and Sandy today, 904-414-6200, or go to chadandsandy.com. That's Chad, ANDSANDY.com.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Let's start the debate. Why would someone buy a new car from you? We have an exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on every new vehicle. We offer a competitive wow price plus free oil changes. How much will someone get for their trade? We offer more than $4,000 over KBV value. Well, we never lose a trade over price. Okay, when is the best time to buy a car? Right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter which side you pick. At Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet, you get it all. Let us show you why we're the winning vote.
If you suffer from constant burning, tingling, or numbness in your hands or feet, it could be a serious condition called neuropathy. I'm Dr. Nathan Riddle, DC with Riddle Wellness in Ponte Vedra. Neuropathy is treatable, and we have seen great results by using state-of-the-art, non-invasive therapies to target damaged nerves, reduce symptoms, and improve nerve function. Call 904-395-5598 to schedule your free consultation today and learn how you can live pain-free. Call 904-395-5598.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
This is Paige, owner of Awaken 180 Weight Loss. People ask me all the time what's healthy, and that's hard because healthy is different from losing weight, and I think that's where a lot of people struggle. There are a lot of foods out there that are healthy foods, but they're not going to support your weight loss, and that's what we're here to help with. We're here to help you get in the healthy foods that are going to help you lose weight. The Awaken 180 difference is our coaches. It's our team. You can find things online about weight loss, but you try them yourself and they just don't work. And that's because everyone is different. And that's what our coaches are so skilled at helping you figure out.
They certainly figure it out. This is Mike Dempsey. And as you all know, I dropped my 25 pounds in just 4 weeks thanks to Awaken 180. They did the work. I just followed my plan. They did the same for Matt Hayes, and I'd say they hit the mark with Hacker, who's dropped 100 pounds already. Let them do it for you. Reserve your consultation at awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346-1800 for Awaken 180.
If you want someone who will pump out the problems, vote for the Duck.
Call DuckDuckRooter, your 5-star Google-rated septic company. DuckDuckRooter.com.
When you're stuck, call the Duck. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Everyone needs hope, but hope doesn't win cases. Weekends, long hours, resolve, hard work. That's what can win cases. Hope doesn't roll up its sleeves to help secure your future, but we do. Farrah and Farrah, Jacksonville.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. Clayton, I know you're the head diamond buyer at Underwoods, and you travel to the markets to buy diamonds. Why don't you just look at an emailed list and have them send you the diamond?
Frank, there are a couple of reasons we go straight to the source when we're selecting the diamonds we want to put the Underwood name on. First, as an expert diamond buyer, I have to see a diamond before I can really judge its beauty versus the price it's being offered at. Second, when we're at the source, we have huge selections to choose our diamonds from, so we don't have to compromise the Underwood quality standard. The result is we control what goes into our diamond stock instead of allowing a diamond dealer to send us what he wants us to have. The bottom line is we're able to offer our customers carefully selected, beautiful diamonds that we're proud to have carry the Underwood name.
Underwood, serving excellence since 1928 in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by USA Park. USA Today's sports list of the most overpaid head coaches in the country found both Billy Napier and Mike Norvell on the list. The article included Billy Napier could end up as the first program full-time coach to finish his tenure with a losing record since Raymond Wolf from 1946 through 49, and Norvell's 1-5 start is viewed as this year's biggest disappointment. Georgia head coach Kirby Smart, as his team prepares to face Texas, commented on the difficulty of getting recruits from the state of Texas.
They're very well coached, hard-nosed. Football's important, but they're hard to get.
Florida A&M and Jackson State face off in the most anticipated HBCU football game of the weekend. Both teams are undefeated in conference play. The two teams have accounted for the last 3 SWAC championship wins. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:06 and it's 55 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Welcome back to the show. Beautiful day out. Hope you guys are enjoying the weather. Finally, the oven is off. We're back.
Oh, we back.
Cool temperatures.
I don't know how I feel about it, though.
I know. I think you should feel good.
Man, I don't really care for the cold.
I know. Well, it's not freezing, for cripe's sakes. It's like 65. Just put that little hoodie on and you're enjoying life. Come on. No? All right.
Definitely hoodie weather, though.
Tweet of the day comes from Rick Pitino, the head coach at St. John's.
Okay.
Took a page from Kirk Herbstreit and took my dog Gigi to practice. What a disaster. Peed all over the basketball court. Never again.
Man.
We can't take our dogs everywhere, although some can. It's interesting.
Yeah, some people do feel like they gotta take the dog everywhere.
Yeah. We have a young lady that works with us on the TV side. Sweet girl. Very nice. Liv Tasley. She brings her dog to work all the time.
Leave that dog at home, man.
She doesn't leave it at home. You wouldn't like that.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't be down with it.
All I gotta say is I'm uncomfortable, then that problem should get fixed, right?
Huh? Dog's, it's a good dog, but
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Dogs like to bark at me for some reason.
They do?
I sit in my driveway, mind my own business, just chilling.
Okay.
Dog walks by.
Woof, woof,
dog
woof.
starts looking at me. Dog barks at me for no reason.
Yeah.
And I don't, man, move.
You
Go
don't
on,
need
Lassie.
that. It's my house.
Cujo, go on. Get out of here, Lassie.
Cujo, get out of here.
Mind your business.
Mind it. I like it. Oh, goodness gracious. Who's going to win the Heisman Trophy?
Oh, man, that's a good one, man.
What about the kid from Boise State?
Gentil?
Yeah. He's a leader right now.
Yeah, he's the leader?
Yeah. He's kind of the leader.
Man, if he breaks the record, he probably should win the Heisman. If he breaks Barry's record.
You downgrade him because he's at Boise State?
Yeah, that has something to do with it, where he plays in this competition.
See what Ashton Gentil's done. He's born in Jacksonville, right? We talked about it.
Duval.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Haitian kid, too, I believe.
Is he?
Believe so.
Shout out. You know how many yards he has already? 6 games? 1,248. That's 200 a game, bro.
200 a game. He's averaging like 10 yards a pop, right?
9.9. 17 touchdowns. 17. Let's see who Boise plays the rest of the way. What's the record? 3,000 yards almost?
Here's the record.
I think it's like 3,000. Look it up real quick while I effort their schedule. Boise's 5-1, which also helps. It helps if they can keep winning. That will help.
26-28.
26-28 by who?
Barry Sanders.
That's the record. Wow, that's pretty good.
37 touchdowns.
He's on pace for that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely on pace, man.
26-28. If they count his bowl stats, it's 28-50, though. And they count bowl stats now. All right, let's see what we got here. UNLV coming up. What's today? Next Friday. So they got a week off. So he'll disappear from the consciousness for a little bit. UNLV, San Diego State, Nevada, San Jose State, Wyoming, Oregon State. And then Mountain West Championship game. He's going to play a lot. He will break the record if he stays healthy. What do you think of him as an NFL running back?
The NFL is the ultimate equalizer, Dan, and the NFL is not Boise State.
Yes.
So, I mean, I'd like to see it because he might be that good, and he just happens to be playing in a subpar conference against subpar opposition.
Brooksy wants me to bring Rocky to work tomorrow, our dog.
A rock dog?
Rock dog. How would you handle rock dog?
Boom.
Kick him right in the chest?
Right in the snot box. Rock dog, stay over there with your owner.
Yeah.
Stay over there with the person that feeds you. You have no business over here in this control room.
Let me tell you what would happen, though.
Uh-huh.
Rock dog's a disloyal dog.
And he knows it. He probably coming
And so if you had like you
chicken biscuit.
Yeah. If you got your chicken biscuit, he'd be your best friend. He'd be your best friend.
I met Rock Dog, though.
Yeah, Rock Dog's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah. You're not a big fan of bring the dogs to work today. All right, or any day. Jacksonville Jaguars over in London, Grove Park, getting ready for a game against New England. What does a victory do? Nothing. It just stems the tide. It does something. I shouldn't say that. You play to win. You play games. You're competing. You got to win football games. They're 1-5. They're the worst. They're the biggest disappointment in the NFL. Their statistics defensively are atrocious. They need to get a victory, and then they need to come back, and then they need to compete against these four teams from the NFC. Now, again, I'm telling you right now, after 11, they'll be 3-8. That's my thought. I've seen enough now. The Chicago game is the game that pushed me over the top, pushed me over the brink, made me lose confidence, made me feel like they don't have it. Barry Sanders did that in 11 games, they're telling me.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Woo! That's pretty good. Jonte sat out 2 second halves. So they say he could have 1,500. So it says dogs can detect shadiness.
Man, please.
Are you shady?
No, I'm minding my business is what I'm doing.
They also want you to grow the beard out a little more for the ladies to warm up during this brisk weather.
I can do that.
Yeah. So, anyway, somebody says...
the boys on the text line.
The boys. A win does something for us, Dan. We can drink to a victory instead of drinking our way through a loss. All right, Bush Drive Rich, I get you. Jags are not winning another game?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Yes, they are. This guy, I'll bet. I don't like to make bets, but if this guy wants to bet me, I'll bet you.
Mm-hmm.
Jags will win another game. Too many games left.
11 of them things.
Yeah. I get them to 3-8, but we'll see what happens. My Mets took it on the chin against the Dodgers last night. I'm talking to my former friend Lee Lockett. Lockett Law, know before you blow, huge Dodger fan. He's somewhat taunting me. It hurts. It hurts. I really want to get to the World Series because we're so close, but we've had such a good year, and they've brought me so much joy, especially over the last month and a half, but definitely a big game tonight. Big game tonight. must win tonight for the Mets. But old Lee's been getting after me, texting me, bothering me. Painful. 8-0 and 9-0. We've lost 2 of the games.
Oof.
E.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Mm-mm.
But you know what today is?
What's today?
Oh, today's the 17th. Never mind. I was going to say why today was going to be a good day for the Mets, but it was actually yesterday that the Mets won their first World Series championship back in 1969. So that didn't exactly work out, did it?
No, it didn't.
Mm-mm.
It's okay, though.
Mm-mm. All right, so here's what we got. We will continue our discussion. He promises. I'll give you a quick 9 o'clock nasty right here.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. No, I'm not reading that one. That's terrible. There's some sad things that have happened in the world. I don't want to get into it. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. I can't do it, Jacksonville. I usually can go there. I usually feel good about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
today ain't the day.
Today, well, no. You see, I saw they got some pictures of our boy, Coach Rob Saleh, shopping.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Shopping at the grocery store. You know, he's got like 7 kids.
Yeah, you got to eat.
Got to eat. So he was shopping the other day, and they caught poor guy. Leave him alone. What do you need pictures of him shopping? Leave the guy alone, man. Come on, man. Said he was living the dream when the photographer first asked how he was doing. I got a lot of money to not work, he did not add. But anyway, we'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Gotta go to work, guys. Gotta go to work. We gotta go to work.
It was the point where they shifted into high gear. Go. It's the Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville drive of the game.
This feel good. That feel good.
On 1010XL.
Lauren Brooks here. Now at Hodges Mazda, get 2.9% APR for 72 months on the 2024 Mazda CX-90, Mazda's largest and most luxurious SUV. Or drive home a 2023 Mazda CX-30 2.5S preferred for as low as $26,999. This compact SUV is designed for both city driving and weekend getaways. Discover the Hodges Mazda difference with a non-commissioned sales team who are always focused on your best interests. Plus, enjoy 2 years of free maintenance. Visit Hodges Mazda today or shop online at HodgesMazda.com. See dealer for details. Terms and fees for qualified applicants. Expires October 31st, 2024.
If I was to describe this sandwich in one word, I would say magical. Hi, this is Jamor, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is that extra off. I go back and forth from the spicy filet to the original filet. I get into the sweetness of the honey, then you have the extra kick from the spicy filet. The combination alone takes it over the top. It's award-winning.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
All right, gang, when it comes time to protecting your values, it's so important, your valuables, I should say. And we got a new development out there in Atlantic Beach. It's called The Shed Jackson. It's got you covered when it comes to getting your stuff covered. Here's what I mean. Spots are going fast at The Shed in AB. It's luxury storage, the most premium warehouse space in AB. Minutes from the beaches and boating. You got to see it and act fast because spots are going fast. Perfect for whatever you want or need it to be. Boat, RV, or car collection. You can work on it there. These shelves make it a open design for you for whatever you need the shed to be. Storing it, work in it, play in it. Build a man cave. Put in a golf simulator. Feels more like an investment than a purchase in booming Atlantic Beach. Visit theshedjacks.com. Take a tour on IG or call 555-3195. That's theshedjacks.com.
Think you can't afford to buy a home? Think again. Lennar offers a range of new homes at affordable prices with a simple and hassle-free buying experience. Every home comes with our Everything's Included package, which means you get premium features and upgrades at no extra cost. For a limited time, enjoy rates as low as 3.99% and no closing costs on select homes when you finance through Lennar Mortgage. Call us at 904-917-2372 to find your dream home today. Lennar, the home for you.
Whether you're navigating rush hour traffic or heading to the home team game on the weekend, remember, drive cautiously. If you find yourself in a fender bender, don't ignore those aches and pains. Injury Care Centers is there for you. Skip the urgent cares that treat colds and flus. They're not equipped to handle injuries. Go straight to Injury Care Centers. Call 904-783-0008. That's 904-783-0008. Drive safe, think Injury Care Centers, and go team.
Weekends were made for sports, and I'll tell you my take on this weekend's best options. Hicken here. Watch for Weekend with Dan on YouTube and Facebook. Weekend with Dan is brought to you by Stone Core. We do outdoors better.
Davey Beatrice from Beatrice Plumbing here. A lot of plumbing companies say a lot of things. We focus on what customers say. Like who a few weeks ago, Donna, said the entire experience was the best fix-it experience she ever had. Or Chris, whose hot water went out on a Saturday and he thanked us for getting it fixed that night. Because that's the difference when you hire a real plumber. They show up to fix the problem. So next time you need a plumber, remember Beatrice Plumbing. Because real plumbers fix problems real fast.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
Hello there. Brendan from Play It Again Sports here to congratulate all the parents for surviving another summer. The kiddos are back to school, and you know what that means? Sports are back. But don't fret. Play It Again Sports has the gear you need at prices worthy of excessive celebration. From sluggers and shooters to clappers and benders, Play It Again Sports can turn your kids into goats. Stop in today on Merrill Road near 295 or online at playitagainjacks.com.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here. You've heard me talking about Pella Windows and Doors, and with great ratings and expert reviews, you know they're high quality and energy efficient products. So what's your next step? How about scheduling a free consultation or just stop by the Pella showroom right there on Phillips Highway next to Tesla. Pella's professional consultants will guide you through your entire project from start to finish. From simple projects to complex renovations, their team has the experience needed to make your project a success. And that's the quality and service you can expect from Pella Windows and Doors.
It's football season, and Uber Eats is dropping undefeated deals on all your game day favorites like Little Caesars. This week, buy one Ultimate Supreme and get an extra most bestest pepperoni pizza free from Little Caesars, only on Uber Eats. Craving even more? We've got you covered with game day deals on burgers, tacos, wings, and more all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms, taxes, and fees apply. See app for details.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it.
That's your song, ain't it?
This is my jam. Put this chair out here, I'm gonna dance.
That was you on the internet?
This is how we do it. It's Friday night.
There's a video going around, Dan.
Yeah, that was bad.
There's a video going around. I posted it on my Instagram.
I responded.
Yeah, I saw.
All right.
Man, when they say you have 24 hours to respond,
yeah,
that means with your own dance video.
Oh.
That's what the culture say when you got 24 hours to respond.
Oh, see, you got okay. All right. All right. You know I've danced better than that.
Yeah.
That was a bad night for that OMW.
Oh, bad night.
OMW shouldn't have done that.
But he was having fun, though.
He was having fun. I'm cool with that. Sometimes you can't care what other people think.
No,
you know?
Right. It takes away from the fun, the free spirit.
It's your space, man.
That's right.
You want to do what you want to do, you do it.
And when you dancing, you're supposed to have that free mind, and you just let it go. Wiggle, wiggle.
All right, shout out to the text line. We got we locked and loaded a bet. Jags are not winning another game, Dan, he said to me. Designed by Lifetime Enclosures. He said, $10 bet. Let's do it, Dan. Dime bet calling your name. So it's 4 times. Mm-hmm. So I even said this. I'll give you $100 if Jags don't win another game. You give me 10 when they do. Deal? Deal. I'll drive to the studio and pay up. I'm a man of my word. It's a done deal.
Deal.
The bet's in. Listen, the Jags don't win another game. Me giving that guy $100 is least of my worries.
Right?
Good gracious. No. We'll probably be getting that money. We'll probably be getting that money next week.
Yeah, let us get that.
Now, would we be worried if they lost to the Patriots? I mean, listen, the Jags schedules after those 4 games, it softens up again, Now, again, we stink, so it's not as simple, but it does soften up again. You know what I mean? Like after the NFC run, after those 4 games, then we have a little bit easier down the stretch they come. So we play New England, we play Green Bay, Philly, Minnesota, and Detroit, right? Could lose all 4 of those easily. Could easily be 2-9. Then we have Houston at the bank, tough game, at Tennessee, the Jets, the Vegas, Tennessee at home, and at Indy. We'll win a couple of those. I'm not confident about this team, though. I'm not sitting here telling you they can get back into it. They're not getting back into anything. You can stick a fork in them. Their season is done. There's if this happens and that happens, I ain't seeing it. Not with these losses.
No chance these boys can rattle off 11 straight?
No. They rattle off 11 straight. He's paying out the 100.
Oh, I'd definitely do that.
Yeah.
I would gladly do that.
I'll bet my new RAV4 Prime against $100 that the Jags win at least one more. Yeah, I know you would. Of course you would. Make the Guggen spin the wheel, they're saying. You guys don't care. You guys don't care if the Guggen spins the wheel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care if the Guggen... Like,
the same joy is
the joy that you get when watching Prosser suffer, or me, or E, is much... You like that much more than some Guggen. No disrespect to the Guggens. I'd be glad to have a wheel spin with the Guggen over that one. I mean, that's easy. But I'm just saying. Dan, would you agree this team should be playing better and is underachieving on the field? Yes, 100%. But I also don't think they're nearly as good as a lot of people told you they were. But do I think they're a 9-8 football team? Yes, that's what I predicted. I think they're a 9-8 football team. So that you can blame on the coaches, but I've said that the GM has not done near enough to make this team better. And in some ways, maybe they're worse. And that shouldn't be that way. And whatever you listen, say what you want about Trevor Lawrence, and he's responsible for some of it. He hasn't been responsible for he won us a game 2 weeks ago, and he wasn't responsible for the loss on Sunday. However, and he can certainly play better. But if you have a Trevor Lawrence at your quarterback spot, you should never be 1-5. You should never lose 8-9 games in a row. None of this is acceptable. None of it. Trevor don't play defense, and the defense stinks too.
Trevor don't drop passes.
Trevor don't drop 121 passes like we, talked about yesterday. Okay? So, but, you gotta win. You gotta win. And I don't, there's a million reasons, a myriad of reasons. And everyone's to blame. Everyone. Because you always want to put it on somebody, right? You always want to blame somebody. And ultimately, the coach or the quarterback get most of the blame. That's a fact. And you know what? That's fine. But come on, man. This is beyond ridiculous. What in the world? Oh, Illinois wearing throwback unis against Michigan. This is a real throwback, though. This is back to the 1920s in Red Grange. And they look like 1920s uniforms. So, but you guys are uniform guys. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the joke. Did you see the NBA rankings for the players?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? I think they did. What did they do? They do the top 100 or something. I thought they did.
No, I don't think they, or do they? I don't think they do top 100.
Or they do the top 10. NBA player rank. Yeah, they did top 100.
Okay.
And so, but they have the top 10. Here are the top 10. You ready? The top 10 players in the NBA?
Okay.
Anthony Edwards, number 10. Up 3 spots. Kevin Durant, number 9. Down 2 spots. Joel Embiid, number 8. Down 5 spots. He's got some knee issues, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
Number 7. LeBron James.
Shout out.
Up 2 spots. I don't think LeBron James is 7th best player in the NBA. Do you?
Nah. No. I still think he's top 10, but not 7.
Steph Curry, number 6. Down 1 spot.
Okay.
Jason Tatum, up 1 spot, number 5, but not good enough to play in the Olympic team. Number 4, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA.
Wow. Up 4 spots. Is he the 4th best basketball player in the NBA?
I mean, he was arguably the MVP last year.
Number
so
3.
I'll give him that.
Was number 1 last year. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So Yoke 1, and who's going to be 2? Luka. Or maybe Luka 1, Yoke 2.
Yeah. Luka 2, Yoke 1. Nikolai Jokic.
3 international players, the top 3 players.
Jokic.
Oh, a top 4.
Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Shai Gilgeous.
Wait, who was 5?
Tatum.
Okay, yeah. Top 4 international players.
All right, quick question.
Yep.
Who you got? You got Jokic, Luka, Giannis, SGA, and Tatum, or Curry, LeBron, Embiid, Durant, and Ant.
I'm taking that second 5, man.
Well, they're not as good.
I'm taking the second 5, bro.
They're not as good. How about that? How about that? Chris Paul, 99th ranked.
Oh, they tried that, man.
Al Horford, 96th.
Too high.
How come my guy's not in the top 10, man?
Brunson?
Yeah.
Who are you taking out of that top 10?
I don't care. He should be in the top 10. Yeah. You son of a...
It's good, but I don't know if he's top 10.
Mitch Robb, 82nd. Let's go, Mitch Robb. Let me see where my Knicks are. Just going to have to bear with me a minute here. Dante DiVincenzo, former Knicks, 75.
Oh, good for him.
Pretty good. Bradley Beal, 70th. Huge fall.
Yes.
Huge fall for Bradley Beal. Wow. Draymond, 66.
Nah.
Draymond ain't the 66.
No way.
Josh Hart, 61. I love Josh Hart. Plays hard. He'll never come out if you leave him in. Here's some good basketball players in this area, right? Josh Hart, Alex Caruso, Desmond Bain. These guys play some ball, man. RJ Barrett, 53.
No way.
OG, 51. No?
Mm-mm.
All right. Hold on, I got to find Brunson. Where's Brunson? Thing is so slow. Stand by.
Coming from the text line, I'll take Brunson over Curry right now.
That a boy. That's what I'm talking about.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on. You're my NBA guy.
No.
Oh, 11 through 50 comes out today. Well, where's 11 through 50? I got 100 to 51. Anyway, whatever. We'll take a break. Come back. We'll make the turn for home. This is The Drill. 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
City AC, heating that rules. Is your AC ready for the holidays? Bold City Heating and Air ensures your AC stays in tip-top shape. We know that a clean AC is a healthy AC. Upgrade yours for just $96 a month and enjoy free duct cleanings with your new system. Plus, ask about our 0% financing options.
Bold City AC, we got the crew. Bold City AC.
Visit boldcityac.com.
Googan Nation, it's Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here to tell you this is no dream. The folks at Dreamfinders Homes right now have an unbeatable interest rate for you. You may not think you can afford a Dreamfinders home. Well, think again. Take advantage of a 2.99% year one rate. I said it, 2.99%. 15 Jacksonville communities to choose from. Find that dream house and take advantage of an unbeatable rate. Move now, literally. Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's your boy E to the T, and our listeners been killing it in a year full of surprises. MyBookie is the one book that got your back. No fluff, no second guessing. Just straight up action, my boy. Does your other sports books pay out when you push on the bet? MyBookie pays you back. And if you're new to the game and you're not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Start up using my promo code 1010XL, and that'll double your bankroll with a 100% deposit bonus right from jump. Here's a pro tip to get you started. The NFL teams with powerhouse offensive lines are dominating the run game this year. And betting game total unders has been printing money straight like that. Stack that with MyBookie's risk-free Thursday. So why wait? There's a new risk-free odds boost every Thursday. To find the bet, click the bet boost tab and scroll down. If it hits, you win. If it doesn't, MyBookie refunds you your money. Sign up using my promo code 1010XL to double your deposit bonus with MyBookie. The best sign-up bonus for Florida bettors. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
It's soccer around the world, and here at home on the Sporting Jack Soccer Hour on 1010XL. Join Cole Pepper, Mauricio Ruiz, and Becky Burley for Soccer Talk.
Tuesday nights at 6
on 1010 AM.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes, and I speak for everyone here at 1010XL when I say congratulations, Hacker. 100 pounds lost with a Waco 180 is a huge milestone, and we are so proud of you. Life-changing, life-enhancing. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hi, I'm Mac with Baker Glass. If you've got fogged up windows, let me help. We'll replace them with clear, insulated units that brighten up your home. People say we're fast, friendly, and reliable. Just check out our Google reviews. Call me today. Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Elbow pain, whether acute or chronic, can make it difficult to do normal activities like playing sports, doing household chores, or even sleeping comfortably. Dr. George Barry here, and no one wants to deal with pain without solutions on how to feel better. We've all heard of tennis and golfer's elbow, but there's plenty more that can cause pain, like osteoarthritis, muscle tears, and nerve entrapment. All are treatable at Barry Orthopedics. Getting you back to full health is our mission, and there's a number of different treatment options we can offer. Call us today or visit BarryOrthopedics.com.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
The Jaguars' offense is in the bottom third in scoring in the NFL, scoring just over 18 points per game. Trevor Lawrence on how they turn it around.
Being more consistent, including myself, that's kind of been what we've struggled with. You know, quite honestly, the past couple of years when we haven't played well is just the inconsistency, whether it's for me or anyone. You're never going to be perfect, but just consistently doing your job, communicating, having the details down. There's some little things out out there that keep showing up, and we got to correct them. So playing cleaner, taking care of the ball, try to have a turnover-free game on Sunday, and I think that's a big step.
Trevor Lawrence on Wednesday. I'm Andrew Gibson with your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguars update.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Now the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since '87.
I'm cooling down over Jalen Brunson being 12th. Ridiculous. Wemby's 11th, by the way. AD is 13. Jaylen Brown 14. Devin Booker 15. That's a pretty good starting five, too. That team might give Team 1 and Team 2 some fits.
What's that team again?
I got Devin Booker and Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
I got Anthony Davis and Wemby, and I got Jalen Brunson.
Oh, yeah. That team will give it'll give some problems.
That team might beat your team, which might beat the first five.
That just goes to show you that the NBA is full of superstars.
Man, that's it. Okay, when does it stop? Just one more thing here, and we'll move on. When does a superstar stop?
All
right. Is number 16 Tyrese Halliburton a superstar? He's very well known.
Yeah, he's well known, and he's their guy. So yeah.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
Yes.
Yeah. Bam Adebayo.
Yes.
Okay. Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
Is he?
I mean, he got superstar money.
Okay. He's the third.
Now,
well, no, he's probably ahead of Paul George.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Ja, 20th.
Yes.
Paul George, 21.
He's on the back end of it, but
still Kawhi, yes.
Yes.
Dame Lillard.
Yes.
Wow. Paulo Banchero.
Yes. Upcoming superstar.
Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yep.
Zion Williamson.
Yep.
Shoo. Jimmy Butler.
Uh-huh.
Sabonis with the Kings. He's not, but he's a very good player.
Very good player,
but
right.
he's not probably Cat is.
Yeah, still is.
Sabonis might be one. Jamal Murray of Denver, yeah. Chet Holmgren, everybody knows him. Markkanen of Utah. Rudy Gobert, Scotty Barnes. Okay, now we're getting
right.
All right. Mid-30s. Trae Young, 37, by the way.
Hey, and he's definitely a superstar.
Ross is going to be upset. He won 22 of the 54 games he played in last year. Ooh, boy. Guy he wanted is number 2.
Oh, Luka?
Yeah. Yeah, so, that's yeah, okay. James Harden, 41, by the way. There's still superstars around, but they're not all superstars. Mm-hmm. But the top 30 are all big-name guys who the kids all know, and
yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, yeah. You want to see do some New York City headlines?
Oh, let's make it happen.
Hold on one second. Let me get them up here. By the way, the New York City headlines are brought to you by my good friend, Dr. Rick Townsend, mypvconcierge.com, all the information you need. And by the way, if you're a young cat, man, you got to check out the pricing, man. It's and you would think, I can't do a concierge. Yeah, you can. And by the way, you can take away some of your parents' worries. And if you and your folks do it, just check into it. mypvconcierge.com is the place where all the questions will be answered. You can find out exactly what concierge medicine's about, but I'm telling you, man, I love it so far. I've been doing it, and I've been with Doc T forever, but once he jumped into this, I jumped in with him, and he's been terrific. So check them out. Hit it. Actual headlines from New York periodicals. Send someone, please. Chilling emergency call from frantic hotel manager details Liam Payne's final moments before his shocking death.
Uh-oh.
He's a One Direction guy, so he's very well known, very sad.
Mm-hmm.
I think he jumped off a building.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Not how I want to go.
No. No. DC teen reveals disturbing reason why she, gang of friends, beat disabled elderly man to death.
Man.
What the hell's wrong with people?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. The best women's pajamas for chic comfort, according to celebrities.
Oh, send me that link.
Okay. You just want to see it.
I'll be
Washed away. Shocking video shows tourist 20 swept away by massive wave while posing for photo as friends stood by helplessly.
trying to do it for the gram.
Oh, gosh.
Trying to go viral.
Don't do that stuff, man. Don't do that stuff. Little Devil teen Tren Diargawa gangbanger adds another crime to rap sheet after knife point robbery. The surprising way Ozempic can get people to stop drinking alcohol and using drugs. And Ozempic's a miracle drug, I guess.
Ozempic is that thing right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Soulless brazen thieves swipe 100 right-footed shoes as suspects taunt and celebrate with drink in front of security camera.
What you gonna do with 100 right-footed shoes?
What are you gonna do with that, E? Horrified passenger films fellow flyer eating stinky snack on airplane. Should be a crime. You shouldn't be allowed stinky food on airplanes, man.
Or bad breath.
Yeah, but you can turn away from you can't turn away from the stinky food.
Not when they keep trying to talk to you, man.
Oh, well, that's fair. My bad, dim-witted TikToker tore down Greek flags at New Jersey restaurant thinking they were Israeli.
Oh, man.
Dumb and Dumber is what that is. Honest tribute. Son's hilarious obituary for dad goes viral. He's God's problem now. Pizzeria employees beat up gun-toting would-be thief, 19 in violent brawl. Prison or death.
Oh, man.
Shout out.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. What's it going to be, buddy?
Tow truck needed to haul away bloody remains of 12-foot great white shark that washed up on Cape Cod Beach.
Boy.
Discovery of 237 million-year-old fossil shines light on early dinosaurs.
237 million years old?
That's an old dinosaur.
Oh.
Did you see this one? Rough spot. Jaw-dropping video shows barking dog on top of the Great Pyramid of Giza in surreal scene.
I did see that.
A dog climbed all the way up there.
Right, now I don't know how to get down.
Did they go get him?
Oh, no.
I think they went and got him.
No, who wouldn't go get him?
You? E, can you climb up there and get the dog? I hate dogs.
I'm not going up there.
Let the dog die. That's what he would say.
I mean, I don't know if I'll say all that.
Well, that's what you think.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, right? How to watch Travis Kelce in Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity for free. I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, those are New York City headlines. MyPVConcierge.com. Probably embarrassed by it, but that's the way it goes. All right, Jags in London. Taking on the Patriots. They'll kick it at 9:30. How will they do? Who knows? But I do know one thing. It's Thursday, and that means I'm about to find out momentarily who bought breakfast. Oh!
The 2-minute drill.
We might have a first time.
Care Centers, the exclusive provider of BioTarget regenerative therapy for pain. Visit GoBioTarget.com for a location near you.
My favorite thing of the week.
That's me.
You lost.
Yeah, I was distracted by all that quality Yankee baseball. So at least one team in New York's getting it done.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep, but no, I did. First time this year, but we've all now bought at least one time.
What was your downfall?
Picking bad players.
Who was the baddest player?
All of them, probably.
Was it a bad week?
You know what it was? It was bad omen. Jordan Mason was averaging 8 yards a carry, got hurt on Thursday night. And when that happens, you get I think I got 9 points. He was on his way to 20+. You're just like, it's probably not my week.
I saw a fantasy score this week. The dude scored literally 1.2 points.
I saw that. I heard you guys talking about that. I mean, it's certainly
it happened.
Conceivable.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, some people are like, I said I'm never playing again. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Sometimes you just punt on the season. You got to still fill out your lineup and all that. You know what I mean?
How many times did you buy breakfast last year? Couple?
3, maybe. I don't know.
Not many.
Hard to say. Not too
Yeah.
many. No.
Yeah. You get a lot more than you give.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we all do, right? I mean, with four of us,
Well,
nobody's
Denmark doesn't.
No, Dylan's not buying like more than 50% of the time. He's not. Everyone's really tight this year. All the scores are pretty close overall. So,
what do you got coming up?
We got that, and we got D-Rock in studio. Obviously, Mike DeRocco from ESPN. We'll hear Trevor thoughts. We'll see if D-Rock's got answers. And our question of the day, we're asking, out of all the disappointing things, blown coverages, drop passes, lack of pass rush, poor offensive efficiency, which of those is the biggest issue for the Jags?
Good question.
Many have replied all of the above, but that's why we do it in a poll to force you to choose.
You know what I did today?
What did you do?
On the show?
I don't know.
On October 17th, 2000.
Oh.
Draft talk!
Yeah, you guys enjoy that.
There's a mock out.
We're going to start in January or whenever they get eliminated.
Talk.
And we'll be sick of it after 2 months anyway. So definitely not giving them an extra 3 months.
It's not my fault. It's their fault.
That's fine.
They got us in the top 5. And the team that's picking number 1 beat us. The safety game. It's the safety game. Have a great show.
Hey, this is a big one this weekend for draft position, potentially.
Could lose to numbers 1 and 2.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome. Mike and Tony. D-Rock's here. Jaguars today. Coming up. And as promised, no draft talk.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Mondays in the fall are made for talking football.
Let's talk football.
Football! Sink your teeth into Dandy Foods Postgame Monday.
Let's talk football.
Makers of quality fresh sandwiches and home of the good stuff on 1010XL. Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of